recording. And we're talking about that.
Yeah.
Princess Gore.
Hello, sir.
How are we tonight?
I have a splitting headache. Work was a goddamn nightmare, but you know, outside of that, I'm alive.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, not your fault.
Just for the last part.
Yes.
Lucky.
Yes.
Hello.
Howdy.
Is Pink back to his old ways?
Well, I mean, Croatia had that upset victory.
Right. He
Brazil,
probably killed
so-
himself after that.
He was
Wait, what
pretty
happened?
upset.
Croatia beat Brazil in overtime.
Oh, when did this happen?
Pink was pretty
Less than a
upset.
week
He was
ago.
sending me a lot.
Yeah, there he is.
Hi, Pink.
Pink.
Nada.
Oh, he must
I
have
guess
had
not.
connection. He must have had problems.
That already heard us mention Croatia, and he's like, yeah, you know what? Fuck this.
Nah. I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh.
Let me text. Oh, lordy. No net and audio issues.
Oh.
Neat. One caused by the other, no doubt. So, what happened last time, gentlemen? Ladies.
Demons.
Gore. Because
The
you're
rest of the
outside of that.
party showed up, ruined everything, and went to leave.
That's pretty accurate, actually.
I don't believe it was the rest of the party that ruined everything, though.
No, but the rest of the party showed up, which caused everything to be ruined, and by proximity, they ruined everything. Guilty by association.
Yeah. There he is.
People who ruin anything? Are we talking
Everything.
Yeah, like
about what?
Croatia.
Yeah, like Croatia.
Have you been sober since the event?
I'm inebriated. 12% alcohol by volume.
Wait, so one of us is bitchy, one of us is drunk, one of us is sassy, and the other one had a tough day at work.
Which
It's
one
gonna
am
be
I?
fun. The DM.
I can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
I wouldn't
struggling
say
to
that
tell
I'm
the difference between those.
drunk. I am just mildly inebriated.
See?
Pink, you're
Sounds
not
like something
coming
someone
through.
who's drunk would say.
This is Brecken's Pink. Say something.
Say my name, my child.
Right?
Say my name, say my name.
Yeah. So I believe there was a deck passed around a little bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna blame Shell for that one.
Okay,
There he
There
is.
now
is.
it's working.
Hi.
Sorry, guys.
Have you been
Technical
sober
difficulty.
since the event, Pink?
I have actually. I wasn't sober Friday. I can be sure of that. This wine is
Hey,
only
has your Christmas
incidental.
party happened?
Nope, it's next week.
That's what I thought.
No, actually, this week.
Okay.
It's this Wednesday.
Thursday, right? Wednesday. Sorry.
Wednesday. So that means I'm not working Thursday. And
I'm
Friday's gonna be a
expecting the
bitch.
drunk texts Wednesday. I've cleared out my schedule that night.
Do not. I don't want to do that.
I was looking forward
I
to
will not
it.
be. No, don't.
Just don't.
Don't. It's embarrassing. But yeah, it's happening on Wednesday. No, yeah, Wednesday. I will probably be taking a bottle of bourbon and a bottle of tequila. And who the fuck knows what's gonna happen to them, so.
I would assume they'll be drank.
Yep, that's a fair guess.
Yeah, but by whom? I don't know.
Your bosses assume. That's how you get a raise.
Oh shit!
My
I've
boss
been
is
using blowjobs
spending.
this whole time.
Yeah, my jaw hurts.
My boss is spending a considerable amount of cash in hard liquor. And I'm pretty sure that there's gonna be hard liquor over there as well, so. Well, at least beer.
That's nice.
Beer is not hard
Yeah.
liquor.
No, it's not, but you can get drunk on beer. Depending on the quantities, too drunk. I can attest to that personally.
I think if
That's
I drank
understandable.
4 of these, I would definitely be too drunk to play.
Ooh, what's that?
12% alcohol by volume.
It's a maple barrel stout, 12% alcohol. It was aged for
Ooh.
let's see, 18 months in a maple syrup barrel.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
It's quite delicious.
Sounds very Canadian to me.
Mm.
It's from Kentucky.
What?
Yep.
Oh, good. They didn't find my stash. It's next to where I keep my barrel-aged toddlers.
You can barrel age stout.
Yeah.
You
Didn't know
can
that.
barrel-age anything.
Hence the toddlers.
Mm. Aging in some bourbon barrels. That would be nice.
Says Zoria.
Hmm.
So what happened in RP chat, fam?
Too long didn't read. Nobody specifically called me out, so I was like, fuck it, whatever.
Mostly just shell being shell.
Nothing happened.
Yep.
Nothing of consequence.
I mean, as far as
That shall
dialogue
know.
goes, maybe 12 lines. As far as
A book
verbal
goes?
imagery, a fucking book.
Yeah.
It was a intense staring contest, I
Mhm.
think. I think
And
Zoria won,
Zoria won.
at least. She thinks she won, at least.
Yeah, Zoria spoke to Vishla for the first
First
time.
time, yeah.
And Vishla read Shell
And
dirty.
yeah, and I don't know why Shell assumed that Zoria would remain focused on her, given that Vishla entered the conversation. Like, that's like giving a kid a new toy.
All according to
And yeah,
plan.
Zora just looks at
Zoria got to
Jarek
meet
and
Vishla.
thinks, when your equipment is smarter than you are.
Yeah, basically. And if you read, I think everybody read, you got to see a little bit of Zoria's inner dialogue, which is not as slow as she speaks.
Yeah.
But I think the cultural victory goes to Zoria, really.
Absolutely. 100% victory.
Flawless victory.
That's what Shell would say.
So,
But yeah, and then I assume Zoria had a watch with Gore.
probably.
I was too lazy to type it. My brain has been a puddle. But as soon as Zoria took her eyes off of Sika, she would have wandered over to Goa, her hands up, asked to be picked up.
He would not pick her up. He might actually just put the shield between them.
And we know
Poggies.
how well she
Please.
climbs things.
I mean, the
Oh
shield
yeah, there was that brief, glorious moment. Sika fell off the carriage. That was plus.
Sika should not roll athletics. Like, she's the kind of person that you should not let go outside without a helmet, I think.
She has a helmet.
Hasn't proven very useful.
It's the only reason
Keeps her
Sika
sa-
hasn't died yet.
Keeps her head protected. It does what a helmet's supposed to do. Hers prevents her from entering spaces too small for her body, as well.
Just take it off.
It's like whiskers on a cat.
Hmm.
Yeah. Zor, yeah, and Gore. Is there anything that you wish to discuss? And Sika, I suppose, since you're conscious.
I'm assuming Gore stays in silence throughout the whole watch.
Yeah, I'm
Gore?
assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gore's not really gonna talk. He's just gonna stare around on occasion.
Yeah. Zoria kind of sits in some place and just takes a walk around, then comes back, sits with Gore. And I guess that eventually she just turns to him and says, "You don't talk much, do you?"
You talk too much.
If you were flesh and bone, you'd be perfect. Same.
He would make a good acolyte of Showa. Try to keep secrets.
I think Zoria's idea is better.
Gore clearly doesn't understand this, but does seem to nod.
There's a mild ping where a codpiece would be.
Dunk.
Ting.
Poor little Tink Tink.
Yeah,
Or
Zoria
the-
nods.
Shit, dude.
Zoria just nods and remains silent. That's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
I wanted to say.
I
Okay.
hate to disappoint you, but he will not be good for the watch discussions.
It stays mostly cloudy throughout your watch during the day.
Mm.
Who do you...
The turtle doesn't sleep, right?
The turtle has a fucking miserable time trying to fall asleep.
My camera will be on in about 10 minutes, by the way, just as a heads up.
As does...
Why? Are you
Sika.
naked now?
No, I'm not. You wish I was naked. No,
I mean, yes.
I was just finishing up that round of Dark Tide and I'm grabbing a cigarette as we begin.
Oh, I see.
Efficiency.
Look,
Look.
skin.
No. God, no.
Yeah, we should all play naked one day. It'd be great.
Yeah,
Not
nobody
stream
wants
it,
to see
though.
me naked. Me least of all.
Who said I have pants on?
Yeah, I mean, below the shirt, you can't really tell.
Eh?
I mean, with this
Hi, everyone, stand up right now.
with this temperature, I should be on my underwear. Because nobody fucking deserves this. Are we doing this or not?
Oh, damn it.
Oh, come
Absolutely
on!
not.
No.
Alright, everybody get their pools pull their pools out.
Yeah, y'all just gonna have to give me like a week heads up so I have time to braid my body hair and look presentable.
Mima,
We'll be titty streamers.
Hello.
I'm pretty sure Gump has bigger titties than I do, so I'm sorry I can't help you guys there.
Good.
I
No,
don't think
Gump
so.
doesn't.
I am
No,
washboard from the
He
floor.
is concave almost.
Yeah.
I think I got the biggest titties here.
I mean, no,
You'll
I
hear
don't.
it on the stream.
Yeah. But yes, Gore's largely
Um,
quiet. The night stays cloudy.
The day stays cloudy.
The day, I'm sorry.
Eventually, Zoria wakes Jarek up for a watch.
And Adris comes out of her trance.
That's true. It's only 4 hours. Elves, man. Oof. And Aegis come out of a trance with a brilliant idea.
I wish for a wish sword.
Jerk,
Yeah.
Jerk sticks his head out of the wagon momentarily, grunting, looks over and sees Gore, looks over and sees Adris, and then just goes right back to sleep. Fuck that.
I guess this is the bit when Aegis just goes and does her thing.
Yeah. A small being pops into existence in front of you, Adris. Round. About the size of about a half a meter in total size.
Wow, look at you being precise.
Red of skin with markings of gold laced down its arms. Very spherical of a being. And you see two little legs sticking out out of the bottom, and two little arms sticking out of the sides.
Oh, he's tiny. Okay.
Yeah. And a plump little head sitting on top with almost no discernible neck. Two round little horns, curved back. Yeah, what can I help you with? You wanted a wish sword?
You're not it, are you?
No,
You're
I'm
not
not a
very-
wish sword.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Uh,
You're not very sword-shaped, are you?
Well, no. My boss
More
says
like
he
a
can't
maze.
do a wish sword.
Morningstar?
You want a morning star?
No, I'm commenting on your circumference.
Rude.
Yeah, whatever. Look, how about a regular sword? You want a regular sword?
What did I wish for?
You
You
wanted a
wished
wish
for
sword.
the sword of
Okay.
wishes.
There you go. That's
I
what
can't
wish
do
for.
it. It's outside of my power.
Then
Look,
what
do I
the
look
fuck
like a
is
genie for you? You see, are you rubbing a fucking lamp here?
Is there a lamp?
There's
Can
no
I get a lamp?
I mean, do you want a
You
lamp?
could wish for a lamp, sure.
Can I get a lamp with a cooperative genie inside?
I mean, you kind of wished for the sword.
Well, you're not giving me the sword, are you?
I mean, I can give you a sword.
I want the sword of wishes.
I can't do it. I'm not a genie. I'm a
Then
jinn.
what are you?
Me.
Just a Jin, not Ginny.
I said what I said.
What's the difference?
Well,
Genies are locked to their power. And I'm not. Kind of. I don't
So
have as much power.
every time somebody makes a wish, one of you shows up and tries to fuck it up. Yes.
We don't try to fuck it up. We try and fulfill your wish as best as we can. It's a wish sword. That's crazy.
What can you do?
I can get you a sword.
I want a wish sword.
if anything, Gump, at this point, I would just present a sword with the word wish engraved on it. Here you go, motherfucker.
Uh,
Like If I knew you were not gonna fulfill the wish sword wish because it's too complex, because I had limitations or whatever you're saying, I would not have wished for it. Now would I?
I don't even know why
Because
I'm here.
why are you here?
Why
Because you wished for
is
a
it?
thing, I guess.
And you
Where is
can't.
Poof,
Zoria
I
during
showed
this
up.
time?
This is
Zoria should be
Where
taking
is
having
Adris.
this?
a rest.
Adris. Where is Adris during this time?
She is further away. Like during her watch, she just wandered off a little bit.
Very well.
Look, what about a luck blade?
What does that do?
It's lucky.
For what? Like, what is? Can you quantify luck? I want to wish.
I mean, can anybody quantify luck?
Yeah, we ain't it.
Yeah, both of them stare past the fourth wall.
Yes, Tika or Shell.
Lucky.
Oh, lucky. Yes.
Never
Like,
mind.
I would
Okay.
have wished for something else if I'd known you had limitations. I didn't know wishes had limitations.
I
All I've
mean,
heard is stories, really.
sorry. I don't make the
Yeah.
rules. I just have, kind of some power.
And I mean, the big guy, I think he wished to not be separated from his sword, and nobody argued with him on that.
Uh, Nobody
Pretty
else
huge.
can see us.
Like, what? Oh. So he did argue? Oh, he's not very verbal, so I
I
guess.
mean, I don't know exactly what he wished for. I didn't deal with that deal. There's a different Jenny.
So, you're telling me you're not giving me my wish?
I can give you a lucky sword.
Well, hang on. I'll send this directly to you.
You know, for a few seconds, for actually no, for a few hours, almost a day, I was thinking of using that wish for a resurrection. Would that have worked?
It's a little outside of my power. Make an Arcana check though, bud.
Arcana with her? I don't think she. Oh, she may be proficient. Where the fuck is her spell sheet? Is her. No, this is Zoria. Arcana. Oof. 11.
Okay. Look, the best I can do is a luck blade.
What does a luck blade do? It's lucky.
Yeah.
I have great luck. Why would I need a luck blade?
I mean, it gives you wishes.
What's the difference between that and the wish blade?
Well, one's a sword and one's more of a knife.
Wait, it's not the sword or knife or stabby bit that I'm interested. It's just more wishes.
Oh,
That's the whole point of this.
well, why didn't you just wish for more wishes?
I think you can't do that.
Well,
It's against the rules. You can
see.
never wish for more wishes,
Okay.
she says, assuming too much.
I don't know. I've never tried it. I wish I had wishes. Nope, didn't work.
Yeah, no, I don't think. Yeah, doesn't work like that, I think. You can't fulfill your own wishes? How sad.
Right? Will you cry for me?
I honestly don't care. But look, I asked for a sword that grants me wishes, and you offer me a knife that grants me wishes. Is that it?
Yeah, that's the deal.
Insight check.
Alright, make an insight check, bud.
Oh, it should be at a disadvantage too, right?
Yes, you are still...
I rolled a 1.
Okay. Yeah.
This has been So it'll give me a knife to grant wishes.
Yep.
I don't care about the cutting part.
I mean, yeah.
Like, what's the difference between a sword of wishes and a lucky sword, or whatever you said you could give me?
A luck blade?
Yeah.
Pretty much the size.
Can you make the luck blade bigger?
I can give you a sword.
Like a luck sword?
Oh,
No.
push your luck.
No.
Outside of my power, I
And
can't
I-
get a hold of one.
I thought you were creating one out of thin air.
You can't just create one of these things out of thin air.
Why not? You're a genie, or genie, or whatever.
Genie.
Je ne sais quoi.
So, a big luck blade that grants wishes. Yes?
No, it's
We
like a
can do
little
that?
dagger thing.
Make it a rapier at least. It's
I
so
can't.
It's less. Well,
I have to fucking get it from someone. Or from somewhere.
oh. Well, I don't care about them, so fuck them. Hmm.
Poor choice of words.
Deal?
You know, these have been a very few strange days, and just she doesn't like reach for him and just starts talking about her day and how it's been and how it's
Yeah,
all
I don't
very
care.
confusing. What do you care about?
Getting out of here.
Why am I that bad of a company for you, or
I have things to do.
like what? Stealing blades?
Probably. I don't know. Dealing with other people that want wish swords.
You know, there are many of us. I thought I was being smart.
I mean, people don't really wish for more wishes. You're kind of the first.
It's against the rules, right? But I didn't wish for more wishes. I
I
wished
don't
for the
know. I don't make the rules.
sword of wishes. Are there rules?
I
This,
don't know.
just keeps going in circles.
Look, do you want it or not?
This has been very frustrating. I thought I was gonna get something good out of this, but
What?
can't you even make it a short sword?
No!
Is it magical? I guess it's magical, isn't it?
It's magical. Of course it's magical.
Does it hit better or something like that?
I mean, I guess a little bit.
Ugh. I mean, oh, and Adria should have gotten her clothes by now back, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, are you really sure you can't make it like a big two-hander? Just a little bit of flavor.
I can't.
You can hold it with two hands. Great.
How big are Adris's hands?
Fairly
It's not about.
delicate.
It's not about the
Anything is
size.
anything is a great sword if small hands.
Careful, Jarrett's listening.
To one half of a conversation. If he's conscious.
If he's conscious, yeah.
But his perception of titties and titty-related things is superhuman.
That's true.
Adris just looks sour, like terrible customer service.
Uh-huh.
She feels very Karen-like.
Do you want to speak to my manager?
Is that a possibility? I'd love to.
No. It is not.
Can I wish to speak to your manager?
Use the wish sword. The luck blade. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Fine, give me the blade. The
All
damn
right.
blade. What, you need to shake hands?
Not really. Bye. He's gone. And before you sits a jeweled dagger. Diamonds stud its hilt. The blade shines almost as if it were um, chrome, a mirror-like finish. Gold hilt, a small circle at the end of it, with two fuller, right? Fuller,
Yeah. The divot in the middle of the
small
blade.
fuller, yeah. Crossguard, excuse me. Yeah,
Crossguard, yeah,
yeah.
that's. She
But
picks it up,
congratulations,
looks at it,
you have a luck blade.
feels thoroughly dissatisfied with the customer service, but then starts looking at her own reflection.
Mhm.
Admires it for
That'll
a
make
bit.
it all better.
Yeah, just smiles,
I
checks the
don't look
scar,
forward.
and puts it away.
You put it away, huh?
Well, I'm gonna tune to it, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Hmm.
You
Can
gain
you send me the
plus.
stats?
I mean, Google it.
Memento, por favor. The dogs need to eat.
Okay.
Hmm.
You can Google it. For the record, there is no such thing as a wish sword.
Who gets to roll the 1d4? Gump, you or
1d4? That wasn't on the list, was it? Do I roll something?
Nope. If you want, sure, why not?
I mean,
I'm gonna roll a d20.
no.
No.
18.
That's a lot of wishes.
Oh, do
Not
I
if they're all
roll?
granted by him.
It doesn't grant wishes, does it?
It does.
Oh shit, it does.
It's a pretty bitchin' blade, honestly.
What does the luck blade do?
It's a legendary
Plus
weapon.
1 to attack and damage, plus 1 to saving throws. Offers the lucky feat once per day and grants 1d4 minus 1 wishes, and then all
Holy
charges are
shit.
gone.
Okay, this is the first time this d4 is being used.
Oof.
Let's get a 1, baby.
3. So 2
Yeah,
wishes.
Hmm
2 wishes.
There! I came out better! It worked!
I mean, that's assuming all the wishes haven't been used, right? Because that is not how you worded it. You said you wanted a wish blade. You got a luck blade that's been used. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Possibly. Like I rolled a 2.
Possibly.
I don't know if that means anything, but it's a
He
2.
picked up from the
Plat,
lost and found.
plat, 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 plat. It starts to
What?
sprinkle.
Mm.
Little red splashes coat your arms and face.
It'll rain blood when I die.
My face?
Well, the surrounding area.
Is it raining blood?
Taste it.
Slayer.
Alice in Chains for the win.
She will stick her tongue out.
Very irony.
Oh shit.
Gore.
And she has flashbacks from Melanthamar, I think.
It wasn't raining
Gore's
blood
just
in Melanthamar.
Gore just starts looking up and staring. Because I'm assuming he didn't hear anything about this genie.
Nope.
Yeah, no, nobody saw it but her.
Adris comes back to the camp, alarmed. It's raining blood, everybody, it's raining blood. Chop chop, let's go. Something's happening.
Is
Sika,
Yes.
it's raining blood.
Oh.
Q Shell demons?
Why is it raining blood, Gump?
What? Well, Zodia, excuse me, Adris asked for a luck blade and got one.
And
I wish for. And it started raining blood shortly thereafter.
like, is it like blood mist or blood patter or blood storm or blood shower?
It's we're not blood meteorologists.
It's lightly raining blood. Not heavy. It's a light bleeding. A little spotting.
Does Adris think that this is connected to the blade? She looks at it weird.
Fuck
Like
if I
just
know.
Does she?
demons. Hides the blade.
Okay.
Zika will cower as close to Gore as possible and try to cram herself under his pelvis.
Puppies.
Gore is holding it vertically, so I mean, but he doesn't seem to mind Sika doing that.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you think-
Azeroth should start freaking out.
Sure.
Like it's raining fucking blood, so Zoria wakes up.
Yeah.
Or doesn't wake up because she just went to bed.
She could wake up if she wanted to.
Yeah.
Azrith is freaking out.
Motherfucker!
What?
What?
When was that prophecy?
Oh.
Ignite the children of blood. Fuck, where's that note?
Shell would know the prophecy though.
Shell likes signs.
I'm assuming Jarek has woken up at this point and walked
Probably.
out, and so just walked out with his mouth open, staring at the sky, just like catching.
There
random
is a god. Presumably. Yeah. What's Adris doing?
Adris doesn't really know what to do. Except she goes and tries to fit herself underneath the puppies.
Instead of the stagecoach.
Actually, yeah, she'll go to the stagecoach.
Everybody's
Zoria.
cuddling up to fucking Gore.
Yeah, Zoria can either has the tent, which I assume leaks, or no, it should be waxed canvas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Zoria will just sit cross-legged under her tent, looking pissed because it's raining blood. Though she will like extend the hand, taste it, try to see if she can recall any event like this happening before.
Make a history check.
Turtle is dancing.
Turtle is dancing in the blood. Rain.
I kind of like a child would snowflakes on their tongue, just kind of like, and just
16.
gyrating.
Gyrating.
Okay.
9 plus 7.
16. Alright. Nurs, what are you doing?
What time of day is it?
It's pretty fucking dark out. But you were
Ish.
awoken by the patter of rain on your stagecoach.
I think it should be around noon, perhaps, maybe.
Probably around.
But it's really dark.
Dark. So I would have been sleeping.
And Jarrett got out.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
I think Adris shouted like it's raining blood or something.
It's raining blood, yeah. She kind of did the chop chop.
Shell will go to the back of the carriage.
Mhm.
If Nose is not already up, we will pick him up.
Oh shit.
Who's picking me up?
Shell.
Huh.
Nurs
Nope.
is in the
Fuck
carriage.
that. Like a squirming cat. Fuck that.
Alright, contested athletics.
So
Oh, shit.
you're opening the door and trying to grab Nurs out of it. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Nurs, acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, acrobatics all day, boy.
Oh, fuck off.
Must be your old
Well.
age, Shell.
Yes. I just petition to never use the automatic dice roller and just. God, I love.
I have told you to
Yeah,
use
you can
fucking
roll your own
dice.
dice.
Feels like cheating when y'all can't
I'm
see
just
it.
lazy.
Anyway,
It's
That's the reason
easier
I use it.
to
We
use
don't cheat.
dice.
What's the
It's
fun of
not
that?
easier to use dice. I can literally, it does all the math for me. There's no guessing.
we had a serial cheater in one of my previous games that rolled physical dice. But anyways, Shell will let out a string of nonsense.
I mean, it's easy enough to see. When Sika rolls above a 10 on her athletics check, she's cheating.
Can't argue with that. Yeah.
I'm going to grab my crossbow and 10 crossbow bolts and exfil out the little hidey hole in the footlocker portion
Yeah, in the
and
front.
get on
Yep.
top of the cart. Yep.
Okay. Immediately,
It's
you just get
it's loaded, by the way.
splatted. Yeah.
There's no. I'll look down and observe that it's red and kind of like taste it. Does it taste like living blood or does it taste like dead blood? Not that I've had dead blood.
Tastes like it's
We've had that blood.
alive. Tastes good, Nurs.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Can Zoria see Nurse peeking out outside?
I'm on top of the cart by now.
Yeah. Nurse, get barrel. Problem fixed. Yes.
What? Get a barrel. What? You think I just have a barrel in my ass?
Shit, a
I think
barrel.
you should buy barrel.
What? Like, we didn't bring provisions. We left town fucking quick.
I know. Get bucket then.
I don't have a bucket. I don't have shit. I don't even notice, but our situation is fucking terrible.
I help! Sika will yeet off her skull and hold it upside down to the sky.
I will then try to manipulate the giant skull upside down as well.
Yes, see, bucket is a good idea.
Oh.
Hmm.
I mean, it's a skull. It's obviously going to start flowing out the eyes, but the basin in between the top of the skull and the eyes would fill up with blood. That's good enough.
You
Jerk,
can have feast for days.
Mhm.
tell Nurs to use the awning.
That's just going to direct it.
Trishla says to use the awning. Also, this tastes great.
What am I supposed to do with the awning? Yeah, it's going to keep
Make a
one
cup,
spot
genius.
with. Go on, tell me what he says.
He said to you, use the awning. Cup. Yeah.
I don't have a fucking
Seriously,
cup.
try this blood. It's good.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to collect it in the bottom of this giant ass skull.
It won't be good that long.
Yeah, I know. That's the trouble.
I swore I had a bucket. I don't.
I'm gonna strip all of my clothes off and just lay on the top of the cart with my mouth open.
Are map scrolls impermeable, Grump? Map cases, sorry.
Generally, map cases are yes.
Yeah.
I have 3 of them, so
Okay. What are you gonna do with your maps?
Ask the guy that has a whole bunch of vials laying around.
yeah, I'll put
Probably a couple
everything.
of beakers.
I'll put all my papers and shit inside one of them, and I will extend to just fill.
Nurs, don't you have like a pot and a pan for cooking?
Yeah,
Should
sure. But I don't want to soil those.
Zori, you're catching blood with your map
Map cases, yeah.
cases? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't have a bucket, but
Yeah.
this is
Just
that's the thing.
just sticking those outside of the tent.
Just like holding them out. Eventually, she'll get tired and just like kind of dig them in a little bit in the dirt and just leave them.
The ground is pooling and becoming muddy with blood,
Ah, fuck.
much like a
Alluvial, what do you expect?
So,
battlefield.
yeah, Zoria is going to start gathering her shit. The most important stuff, at least, most delicate things like the books and things that get damaged as they get wet. The
Hmm?
bedroll can fuck itself. She'll clean it later, and she will make a run for the inside the coach.
Okay. You get bloody. And
And
happens.
she'll just snap,
Yeah.
and it's gone.
1 square foot of it is gone.
That's it.
Once Zoria is inside the cart, I'm gonna ask her for more of my arrows or bolts.
Zoria will hand them. Like you see a big, massive red hand just handing them to you, and then it retreats, and you just hear a
Yes, Sika. Or Shell.
Gel, seeing that Zoria is having issues, we'll go to Zoria's tent and work on moving its contents into the carriage post haste, which isn't fast at all, but effort.
oh. I mean, all of this can be cleaned later, so you could just get in. Don't.
Shell.
Gel,
Oh, Shell?
gel.
She's not welcome in the cart.
Mm. Well, thank you, Shell. I don't think you fit
The
in
stuff
here.
is going to be punted in through the back.
Mm. Is she gonna punt and my horse too?
I hope not. She'll break my fucking cart.
Yeah, I hope not. It's a pretty fucking big horse.
To carry your big ass.
Yeah.
Is Gore just standing there, looking around, nonplussed?
Pretty much. Jarrett's continuing to walk around and just soak this up. He'll worry about why this is happening later. For now, it's raining blood, hallelujah.
At this point, Zoria just peeks out, looks at Jarek and says, Jarek, put knife out.
Oh. Yeah, Jerk will pull Vishla out.
Hmm.
Free
Thank
nom
you.
nom.
You see little droplets of blood kind of fall and curve, fall and curve into the knife.
I've got to learn to do that.
Not very far, but a little bit.
Yeah.
So either someone got punched really hard, really high up, or this is a bad sign, but it's the best bad sign.
Which one's raising their hand?
Gel.
Shell is left hand, Sika is right hand.
Why would
Okay.
Shell ever lift her hand? She can't talk.
Shell has actions.
She can charade it out.
If only she could, I don't know, speak in people's minds. That'd be great, right?
Or use a knife.
So what's Shell doing?
You know what? Fuck it. Gel's doing nothing.
I can't even mimic your face right now.
Oh, hey Vishla, have you ever experienced it raining blood before?
The fucking weather gets funny sometimes.
with the 16th, did Zoria get
Oh,
any
sorry, Zarya.
historical? Yeah.
In recent history, last 500 years or so, no, no blood rains.
Mm.
There was an event where it rained salt water, nowhere near an ocean.
For 40 days and 40 nights.
No.
Phenomena.
Ba, 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 ba.
Well, Jarek is gonna take advantage of that goddamn awning.
Yeah. Just make a little tube
Little-
or a funnel.
Yeah, a little funnel. Take turns with Vishla.
You can just dip him in it, or well, no, if you can collect it somehow on the awning, you just like dip in.
Just set them in it.
Yeah, just
Once
Yeah,
I'm
but-
satisfied, I'll put my armor back on.
I mean, you can drink as much as you want. Eat your fill.
Well, sure, but I'm sure you've been outside, and opening your mouth in our rainstorm doesn't mean it satisfies your thirst.
I'm a forest. Forest needs rain to grow.
What makes the forest grow?
Blood.
Blood.
Blood makes the green grass grow.
I mean, it's not the tears of his players.
Well, he
Oh,
explained this whole rain, right?
when was the last time any of you cried
On camera, never.
about the game?
Not. Oh, quite frequently.
About really? Oh,
That's-
good.
Every time I have sex.
About the game? That's interesting.
Yeah,
I
he's
just
like, oh, Amiria, yeah. Oh, yeah, Amiria.
So it's
I'm
been
an
a while
aggressive.
then, Jarek.
I'm an aggressively sexually aggressive brigand, Amelia.
See, I was thinking more along the lines of, if you could. Oh no, I'm not. No, 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 no.
No, you went too
So
far. Reveal us your fantasies.
Whoa, that escalated.
Yeah, it
Just
did.
put it in that safe for stream.
I'm not even gonna ask.
No.
Oh,
Forget I asked. Sorry.
Do you, ladies and gentlemen, do anything else about the blood?
Zora's mind
I
is
keep a keen
rushing.
eye on the fucking horizon and the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jarek is gonna start collecting some of the vials in his canteen, stuff like that, or his water skin.
Nothing like that happened before Melanthamar or Dundaren, right?
No.
Or Sora.
Nope.
Nope, this is bigger than that, and that's why it's a problem.
Nurse, make a perception check. And in this
Ooh,
blood
9.
blood rain, okay. I mean, it's very dark, right? Blood doesn't let a lot of light through it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it does eventually slow down to a trickle and then pass.
question.
Answer?
So, obviously, looking up,
Mhm.
sky would be red. But if you look further out into the horizon, can you see the edge of the clouds where the red transitions back into gray? Or is it just red through the straight horizon? Is this a localized phenomena, or is it something that extends beyond the range of vision?
Um, given the amount of blood in the heavier part of the storm, you wouldn't be able to see. But when the storm lets up and lessens in its volume, you would be able to see that it is a an area It's not the entire sky, but it is not just your little band of sexually
it's just
aggressive brigands.
it's not raining just on us.
No, it is not raining just blood on you.
Does Oh no, it's not my question. I'm not outside, so I'm not asking it.
Hmm.
When it stops, I guess both Aegis and Zora are gonna come out.
Adris from underneath the wagon and Zoria from inside of it.
Yeah, Aegis should be fucking soaked, right?
Yeah, mud, blood.
Zora looks at Aegis with a little bit of disgust, like. And Aegis does the same thing, even though Zora is completely clean. Different reasons.
Derek's frowning at the sky that stopped, for the record.
Yeah, and in reply to Aegis' stare, Zora just rolls her eyes and walks away. Starts cleaning up her shit. One snap at a time.
One square
no,
foot at a time.
Don't do that. Don't get the blood off of you.
Blood is not on me, is on. You want to suck my bedroll?
Well, just leave it on her. Gesturing at Adris.
Sika, you
to
are a
which
little bloody. I mean, the Favis does not protect you entirely.
It's fine.
Aegis just looks at Jarek and says, "Well, I'm not letting you lick anything, just so you know."
Oh no, but seeing a woman covered in blood, he'll gesture between Sika and Adris. That's a win.
I guess. Is there a stream around here or something like that?
You want to go looking?
Shell, you picked a spot. Does the spot have a stream or anything close by? Water?
No point.
Is there water in that direction?
What was your survival check, Sal?
That specific survival check was an 8. What I want is for Adris to roll insight versus deception.
May I?
By all means, I don't care.
This is the second day out of luck, right?
Oh, yes.
Because I have still a disadvantage.
Uh-huh.
Good luck, Pink. That's a fucking number and a half right there, Shell.
11. What
You're
did she
fucked.
roll?
She rolled a
27.
27,
Holy shit.
Shell's a good
so you're
liar.
fucked. She has expertise? Holy shit, she has expertise.
Yeah, but it's still
took
not
skill.
When
enough.
one dies,
Ah.
things
No,
tend
that's
to get a little bit mixed around when you die.
yeah. Nope. My insight is +0 and I rolled 11. Aegis just starts heading that way. She's like, "Come, Sika. I think we should bathe."
Yes.
Does Sika go with her?
Sika will first, her arms up, carrying the skull, under the back of the carriage, tuck it in, hopefully into the arms of Jarek.
Jarek's outside.
And then, well, she hucks it into Jarek's arms and scampers off with Adris.
Fuck.
It's a deer skull
First.
with some blood in it.
Yeah, I'm not above this.
I'm not above this.
Vishla. They'll just take turns dipping Vishla into it.
Num num.
Doesn't take very long before that's gone. How does Gore react to seeing...
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I was curious of that myself.
It's a good question, actually.
Jarek and
Gore-
Nurs and
And
Shell party in the blood?
he's a bit confused, but Shell's not a demon, so they're in the clear. He is a little weirded out that the imp just took off its head and handed it to Jarek, and there's some stirring going on there.
He's seen Sika maskless plenty of times.
She was maskless earlier.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it doesn't throw him off. Long-term memory of a golden retriever.
I mean, a goldfish.
Oh, look, a demon.
Well, as long as he doesn't think demon just because she's red, Zoria's just gonna sulk around.
Demon or not a demon, the latest smash hit playing in Gore's mind. Bookmark to that. That was funny.
But no, there's not much response from Gore.
No.
Unfortunately, he is not much of use for this.
Zoria makes a note out of this.
He is staring intently if you want to go taking notes, but that's about the extent of it.
Okay.
His interest largely seems to be broken down to, the fuck is this? The fuck is that?
Adris.
Very non-verbally, yeah.
Sika.
Yeah, yep.
Make survival checks. Nurse, what are you doing back at the cart?
Back at the cart. I'll probably not too terribly much unless the sun still is hidden. At which point I would be just walking around.
Okay.
And you said Zori and Sika are going to take a shower or bath?
Adris.
Adris. Zoria's completely clean.
Adris. Yeah, well. She's the one I want to talk to, so fuck it.
Follow along.
I can't go take a bath.
You don't know that. Well, they kind of did say it, but
Sika.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are doing great.
yeah.
Modifier, it's a 5.
Yeah.
All the
Well,
resin dice, they say. It'll be
you-
great, they say.
buy rock dice. They're so much nicer.
I have rock dice and I hate them.
Buy metal dice.
I also have metal dice and I hate those too.
Throw
But there
Dave.
is no
thing.
pleasing you.
Throw the bee.
Dave? Dave
Yeah.
is unlucky. The only thing he rolls me is 7s and 8s.
All right. Sika. Adris. You wander for a while, slogging through the mud and the blood.
The beer?
The beer? Nope. Nope.
Don't know that song?
No.
Cultured swine.
Yes. Slogging through the mud and the blood. For a while, but come across no streams or rivers.
That fucking turtle just made up the stream, I think. Sika, I think we've been had.
Bamboozled.
Well, she has nothing better to do, I guess. She can't speak, so I guess she does the only thing she can, which is point.
She's not. You never answered my question from earlier.
What question?
What has the turtle done?
I mean, she's always been a bitch. Passive aggressive. She said she'd kill me because I was useless. And then threatened to kill. No, Nurse threatened to kill Jarek because he lost an arm. Which I think was bad sportsman of them. It's just. It's not how you treat a friend, but anyway. She crushed a child once. Seemed to enjoy it. Also
You
tells
worship
stories.
Shaw.
I can tell bitches from not bitches. It's different. That has nothing to do with my faith.
Don't observe the solstice?
No, what solstice?
Year, the darkest night, perform acts, Our Lady. Generally, you end up covered in blood at the end.
Oh, I never did
It's the
that.
most holy of nights.
I spread the word in the past, if that's what you mean. That's how
God,
I.
no wonder you died. You're a terrible follower.
Yet here, yet I was the one that was given the assignment by Shar to kill somebody. I was elevated. The hand of Shar himself came to visit me.
M?
What? The hand of Shar, yes.
Maybe you should reconsider your own importance.
Oh, I know she doesn't care about me. I'm nothing too important to her. But she did give me a second chance after I fucked up and failed to kill those two chuckle fucks over there. They're vampires. And she did prevent me from killing myself in a way before. A long time ago, so.
Being very
Like,
generous about this.
What a shame.
oh, you don't know what she's talking about, Jarek. Just so you know. And I don't need you to tell me how to worship my goddess. I pray in darkness, and I do her bidding when it comes to me. That's it. I don't take my time, I just act. I receive a name, I go find it. I did it only once, and I died, but I'm here. Yet another chance. Why do you raise your arms when you want to speak? It's odd.
Short.
You seem oddly grumpy today. Did the rain upset you? It's kind of upsetting, I guess, but.
On my period.
Ah,
There was blood everywhere.
well, there's a few advantages of being an elf, then. We're
So how
slower.
do you know these people are supposed to be killed? You
The
get a
note,
note with a name, and then what do you do?
the hand warns me, tells me to expect a note, and then it's delivered, and I act. That's how it works.
What if you get a note with no context? Does that mean you can return home to your family and end the quest that you have been sent on?
I don't think you're talking about me anymore, are you?
Yes.
Don't have a family? But, getting to the truth of your statement, or what you really mean to say, I have no fucking clue of what you hillbillies call the faith or how you worship Shar. So, I don't know. What was the quest about? Did you fulfill it? Did you make it?
I was told not to come home until Shara gave me a sign.
Has she given you a sign?
Yes?
And what was the sign?
Name of my clan leader on a note of paper next to my family members?
Ah, just his name or the family as well?
Just the leader.
No signs and no reaching out? Have you been elevated? Like I was?
I'm still short. Wouldn't know.
That's on me. Does anybody here know the name of your clan leader? Maybe Jarek or Nurs.
They all know it now.
They read the note.
Eric tried to eat it.
Ah. Does the big cow know? Could she have
She
written it?
burned it.
Hmm. But before that, did they know?
I'm
I
shaking my head.
Sika, what's his name?
Boylan?
I don't think the note was addressed to you. Thank you for letting me know. And she walks away. No, I'm kidding. She doesn't walk away.
I got this one.
I got this one. Well, that's the gist of it in Adris's head. Don't don't you see it? I came back. They know.
So glad Jarek isn't there to shake his head.
I feel like such an ass for doing this, but it's well, like Hernandez. I guess you get to help me kill this one. I can see you. I'm talking to you in a conversation with no one around but that bush, which we've gone past like 3 times already, so I think we're lost too.
Mika will lower her hand, grab her favorite axe, hold it up.
The one that says Jarek on it.
It's a magical axe now.
It is.
Magic now.
What's this?
And my axe.
What's this?
Shara is the goddess of deeds done in secret.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
What are you getting at?
Axe is lower.
Oh, is she attacking me with the axe?
No.
The axe is lower, but it's already low. It's Sika holding it, so.
She's putting it back on her belt, you dumbass.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, that was mean. Um,
I can take a few of those.
Adris doesn't understand what's going on.
Yeah, Adris doesn't understand what's going on. Are you
It's-
offering the axe to me?
It's like he's still with us.
I never thought of having a squire of sorts. I hadn't needed one, but I guess you can be it.
yes, a squire. I am the perfect height to hold objects for someone else.
You could be a good cupbearer. I mean, just put a goblet on your head and just be
Jarek
balanced.
generally drinks the cups, not those that are alive.
Well, now that I'm back and alive, I think I prefer wine, not blood. But I guess you get the gist of it, right? Do you get the gist of it, Sika?
Yes. Let's go take a bath.
Let's, but in a different direction because I think the turtle was full of shit. Yeah, Edric's back, guys. Just
Didn't take
Self-importance
long.
out the wazoo. Just
Yeah.
This gift given to you by our god. It was clearly intended for me.
I'm the chosen one.
I'm
Harry
just a
Potter
tool.
syndrome.
I'm just a tool
Well,
that has been chosen. So yeah.
Nurse, Jerk, Shell, Zoria. Anything back at camp?
Zora's cleaning. Guess she's trying to squeeze blood out of a bedroll.
Mm-hmm.
and Jarek's back to reading Diseases of the Decade.
Okay.
Jarek, I'm cleaning for you. You should at least help.
What are you cleaning for me?
Taking blood out, putting it into map case.
Thank you.
Help.
I am. Emotional support.
I'm going to kick map case over.
That blood's probably gonna be bad before the time I drink it.
I thought you could preserve.
No,
Oh,
I can only make it last maybe a day or two. Who told you I could preserve blood?
I assumed you were alchemist.
Yeah, I've been trying, but I can't find out how to do that.
Wait a second. I know. She will. Yeah, I know. Gather all containers of blood. Put them over there against a tree.
Why?
I
But the
think I can
skull
help.
is like heavier now.
I know. His point is filled with liquid. Is what happens.
Well, the skull
You're
is definitely not
strong.
full of liquid anymore.
The giant skull isn't filled with liquid.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
How do you propose I move it?
Just slide
Oh,
it off the
let's
back of
get
the cart.
Gore. He's strong, probably.
Yeah, get big guy to help carry blood.
Ew, Gore.
What the fuck was that?
Hey there, big boy.
Core's helmet twists around in what you can only imagine has got to be hiding a face saying, "What the fuck was that?"
Oh, good.
You.
Gore is a homophobe as well.
No, he's definitely fucking confused. What?
I'm so weak and feeble. Will you carry this skull over
Oh.
to where she said, please?
You know what? Fuck it, yeah. Gore will walk over to inspect said giant skull.
Yeah. That is on its top, so it is kind of full of blood. Not a lot. I mean, you guys never really cracked it open and scooped the brains out.
Well, I mean, the decomposed took care of that.
Yeah.
So I suppose he's gonna lift this skull then
Okay.
and turn towards Zoria while holding its skull.
Mm-hmm.
Set it over there by tree.
Make a dexterity check.
Dex
Oh.
check.
That's rude as fuck.
I want to see how much he's gonna lose.
I don't. I just want to see him make a strength check and be like, yep, no big deal, let's go.
Well, everybody knows he can lift it.
16.
Yeah. You keep 95% of it easily.
Minor sloshing.
Mm-hmm.
To be expected.
What
Except for the
containers do we
locker
have? We have the giant skull, the 2 map cases. Anything else?
Vials.
vials that Bear has.
Yeah, I'll set everything like in a circle, in a half circle around the tree, in front of the tree actually. And Zora's gonna stand directly in front of the tree and say, "Don't know if this will work, but," and she's gonna cast Ice Knife at the tree. So the piercing goes to the tree, but the AoE cold goes to the containers.
Okie dokie.
Blood jello?
About to be blood gelato.
Mm-hmm. Medium length rice knife.
I have it. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't do damage because a tree and a bunch of containers are not creatures.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, it does chill the blood.
Didn't that cause separation of the plasma and the different
No,
cells?
no.
We don't know about
We're not
hematology.
bloodinists.
Yeah, we're not blood on this.
Nobody here's a botanist.
She's just trying to chill the blood to not spoil as fast.
Guess you'll find out in a day or two.
Yeah. It's an interesting experiment to run. Maybe cold can preserve blood for a little bit longer. If it works, we should get icebox and buy ice.
Huh.
Where the fuck do you buy ice in the summer?
They
A
sell
wizard?
ice. No, not necessarily. Well, I guess you could go for the
Like a
wizards.
druid?
Create water does it, I think, but people used to have like mass.
Digitation?
I
No,
know.
press
Huts
digitation
full of
makes.
straw. I know.
So what? Prestidigitation makes ice?
Things colder.
Holy shit, yeah. She was trying to freeze it, but
I don't think prestidigitation can freeze it.
no.
Control water.
She's gonna turn. Yeah, she's gonna turn to Azerth and say, "Remind me every hour, hoot or something."
Hoot or
To
something.
which, yeah, to which the owl is just gonna say, "Oh,
So damn rude. Wouldn't be surprised if that owl starts a union against her.
he's fine. He loves me. I feed him."
Shell, are you
So
doing
yeah, my
anything?
dad's got blood.
Okay. Nurse, do you do anything in particular other than push the skull off the top of the cart?
At some point, I will talk with Zori on hushed tones and notify her that at some point there is going to be some conflict resolution that takes place, and somebody's either going to die or be severely hurt.
Bring it on.
Um, just let
Nurse,
that play out as it goes.
nurse, is this threat or what are you
Do
asking
you
me?
know? No, I'm just asking that you don't interrupt.
Explain. Are you trying to take on Turtle?
Not trying to take on the turtle. She's on my list.
Oh, am I on list?
You haven't done anything to warrant you being on the list.
Wait, this is happening within earshot of Derek, right?
Hush tones.
Hush tones, but
Oh, never
I
mind.
mean, if you're near the tree,
Oh yeah, because she was showing his blood, so he is.
Yeah.
Wait, I was supposed to be keeping a list?
I have a list.
I have a list.
Don't take the
Damn it!
same kind as his though.
On the list is her name.
It's
It
people
either
you
comes off when she's dead or I die.
and then is no longer your problem. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. But unfortunately,
What
My
death
list
does
is
happens when
not
he
different.
seem
comes
to
back?
be the sweet escape that I was looking forward to. And so I really hope I don't fucking die because just coming back and dealing with all this bullshit again will just drive me to kill myself over and over and over again.
You can come back as pretty elf.
I could come back as a piece of shit too. So,
Nurse,
yeah.
nurse, you could come back as a pretty elf.
Yeah, but I could also come back as like a big fuck off like cow man.
I can just keep killing you until you come back as a hot elf.
Yeah, but like what are the consequences, right? There has to be a point of diminishing returns.
Jerk. Looks like he.
Obviously, Adris has received his.
Jerk holds out a hand and lifts it and lowers it slightly. Titties. consequences. You can't see
Jared,
his other hand.
gesture works better
Mage
with two
hand.
hands. We should get you a new one.
Eh,
That's a wide ass hand, Gump.
Big enough to follow a basketball.
I have tiny hands.
But if I do die, Zoria,
Hmm.
any and all of my coin is yours for your future endeavors.
Thank you, Nurse. I was not expecting this.
Wait, what are you paying me?
Well, see, you don't really need the money. You don't need unicorn horn, like poetry ink, fancy papers.
It's not bored. Oh, I appreciate gesture. I understand. Thank you, Nurse.
I just know somebody's getting paid and it's not me.
You can have my cart, Jarek, and you can sell my crossbow.
That's fine. That works. It's just a matter of principle.
Uh, I do request that at some point in your life, though, you do kill Nickelback, though, because
I was thinking about that actually. You know, list I mentioned I have is not a list of people I want to kill. It's a list of problems I need to solve. One of them is horses.
go on.
They
I
make
think
makeup.
that's true. They make nice brushes too. We can sell body actually,
So
but
that's a problem off your list.
it is actually, which is what I was going to suggest. Your initial idea of using necromancy to bring back horse so it doesn't need to eat or breathe or can just obey commands is
Yeah.
very expensive, both spell-wise and to maintain. It requires
Our
cast. We went through this before. I know. I'm just what is word going over again. Yes.
Being boring.
my last wizard could do it just on a whim. It was awesome.
Yeah, but he could. The kobold you talked about.
Uh huh.
He had to cast spell every day, I think, just to keep
Only
control.
2 days.
Otherwise, I think he's all every days, all days. Good fucking common. Uh, the point is, it's very expensive and it costs a lot in the long term. What I think we should do to fix problem is yes, kill Nickelback and Cletus
And find better horses or animals.
and find better horses. Exactly. You
I don't like
need.
horses. I want something exotic, something fun, something that's
Well,
not going to be afraid of one, me, and two, a broken twig.
Jerk
well,
slowly looked over at Gore, who is glaring back.
He is a bit exotic, but I don't think he's as quick.
no, it's not very smart either.
I
No,
bet you could
doesn't look.
steer him with that knife in his back.
Jerk starts laughing for no reason that they can tell.
Why are you laughing?
Nothing, I was just imagining you with a personality.
Hmm. I could say mean things about Dick, but I'm not. Just going to insinuate, and that is hurtful enough. Anyway, what I was saying, we should get better rides, and of course, war horses is, I think, the best thing that we can get right here. But if we go to right places, we can get things that are more exotic, as you say, more ferocious.
I just don't want them
Wargs,
to be so timid around me specifically, and Share Bear.
wargs would be my pick, but I don't know how they would react to undead, and also wargs might be
Or in the
problem.
city.
Yes, exactly.
I
Wargs
mean,
might be
some guy
problem.
was like, "You can't even have a wolf as a pet," and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And a warg
So
sounds more aggressive.
maybe warhorse is good enough. Train the horse not to be afraid of random shit. Like horse that can just keep going. So maybe that is solution for horse problem.
Do you think they
Yes.
make horses like him? And I'll kind of point over to Gore, like a metal horse.
Well, they say they have souls and are aware and conscious, but I It's iffy. But they do make metal horses, but that will be, I think, much more expensive than.
Well, I mean, for me, if I live, money is really no object as far as long term goes, right? Because I have ever, so it doesn't matter to me.
What do
We
you think
could
the
have.
sword in his back does?
I was going to ask why nobody suggested taking it out yet. I think it's just rude to leave it there. Like, it's just
Is it like in his back?
Yes.
Oh, like stabbed in his back. Shit.
Yes.
like neither Turtle or Idris mentioned. So, like,
He hasn't
nobody thought.
complained about it.
How would I have mentioned it? Please explain to me.
That's true. Well, none of them seem to have cared for sword and back, so
That's what you
I
think. I'm sorry.
mean,
That was mean.
no, you're being mean today, but I don't care. Don't worry about it. Has anybody asked about sword?
I haven't.
I thought it might be rude.
Right? You don't point out a mole on somebody's face.
I think he'd react better to question than to somebody trying to pull it out of him.
I'm gonna take
mean-
one big step back and say, by all means.
I mean, I definitely would respond better to a question than somebody pulling me out.
Laughter, that Zora's laugh is just like a grunt that's half laughter, half. It's a big
Yeah, my thoughts
pet
exactly,
chuckle.
Gump.
Yeah, just. What?
Ooh.
I mean, look, let's do this. And she collects 3 little twigs, breaks one in half, and breaks the others so they're perfectly the same length, and the other one is shorter. Puts it in her hands, does like this. I don't want to do it.
Fuck.
What are the sticks for?
Pick
I
a
don't know.
stick.
I have this one.
What are you
How do
just
we?
gonna throw
Yeah,
them? What do you? I don't. Why are you breaking
take
sticks?
take
It might
stick.
be a magic trick. I don't know.
It,
I
it,
have.
it's a little. It's toothpick size. Oh, you know what I'm fucking doing. Come on, stop being obtuse.
We do. Actually, yeah, Jarek does too. But that's beside the point.
I don't know how do we
Okay,
determine who has the short straw.
roll a d6. 1 to 2. 1 and 2 is Zoria. 3 and 4 is Jarek. 5 and 6 it's.
No, it's just
hers.
lowest number loses.
Oh, fine. So
I have
d20
a
or
one.
d6.
A D-
I got a
How
4.
about
Unless
that?
we're rolling a
Happening
d20.
luck right now.
Unless we're rolling a
it's a
d20.
D6.
Oh, it's a d6. Well, fuck me. I can roll a 1 on a d20.
No, that is you ask, but be nice about it. Don't be very in your
What did
face.
Zoria get?
Yeah, sorry, in the
4.
gold.
Four.
Oh,
Let me roll here then.
No, you don't have to. If you
No, you
rolled,
said 4. That's
yeah,
good enough for me.
that's fine. You got a 4. Whatever you
Watch him
type,
get a
it's
4
already
again.
4.
Watch him get a 4, though. That'll be great.
And it's 1 in 6 odds.
It's 50-50. Either he does or he doesn't.
Oh look, it's a 1 2.
Ah!
Yeah. Nurse still pulled the
Uh,
short stick.
Yeah. That's, okay. Uh, sure. I'm sociable. I got people skills.
I
I'll
think
take
that
a long route about so that like he can see me in his peripheral before I approach from the front.
Jarek slowly turns towards Zoria. I get the cart.
this was not intentional.
Yoo-hoo!
Why does he keep making that noise?
I don't know.
Gore.
Gore's head does turn to address Nerves.
Uh,
Who told name?
that one or that somebody said your name, and I just deduced because I know everybody else. Anyway, are you in any pain? Maybe.
What is?
I'll break my finger. This hurts. Um, it's an unpleasant sensation that's going to take time to deal with.
What happened to I stab myself? It would have been simpler.
Which finger?
Not my trigger finger. If anything, it's going to be like, yeah, we'll go ahead and go ring finger, left hand.
Okay.
And it's,
Uh huh.
properly bent.
Zoria's horrified.
And you're missing your middle finger on which hand?
Oh, well, technically it was my ring finger on my left hand. So it would be my middle finger on my left hand that I broke.
So you have these 3 fingers available to you.
That's all I need to hold something. Uh, so, pain. How far can you turn your head around? Like, I can kind of do a little bit. What about you?
You are very strange.
Can you do it all the way? Can you you do like an owl and go 180 and then back the other way?
Gore stares him down for a moment and tilts the helmet slowly to the side and then the other side by about 20-30 degrees.
Uh, have you ever been in combat before?
Yes.
Uh, have you ever been stabbed before in the back?
Gore's helmet tilts slightly.
It's like,
Probably.
did you know that there's a sword sticking out of your back, like funny?
Hugh Gore turning his helmet again another 30 degrees, stopping, turning it the other 30 degrees, stopping. No.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how you sleep on it, but I could probably pull it out.
You want take sword.
No, not that sword, and I'll point to the one that's chained to his hand. But there's one, like, look, this is your back, right? And then this is a sword, and it's just like not good. Like if it was down, it'd be okay, but it's like in funny. Yes, Lucky.
At the mention of this conversation, Shell will slowly wander over and squat 5 feet away from the conversation.
Do you flag Nurse's peripherals?
Sure, she's 6 foot tall.
Well, sure, but I can only see like
With a 4 dex.
270.
The four
Touche.
decks.
Clink, 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 clink.
She bumps into things and moves furniture around whenever she walks.
Yeah.
Every time she bumps into something.
I could
Shifts a log out of the way as she's walking up to you.
pull that out if you want it, unless you like it. If it's like a battle scar or a trophy, then that's cool. But if it's like not supposed to be there, I'd be happy to pull that out of there for you. I mean, because you moved my skull, and we got slushies now, so that's cool.
If sword, Gore have 2.
Sound logic. Have a good day, bud. I'm gonna go back to Zorian. Sure. He totally likes it right where it's at. He can use it whenever, I guess. It's on purpose, not accidental.
Did we hear
There's
the
just
conversation?
I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably.
probably. I don't think that's what he meant. I think that if you pull it out, you'll have two swords to use. And that might make him happy.
I'll go back. Hey, Gore. How's it going, bud?
Who told name?
A birdie. Anyway, so when you
Woo.
said that you would have two, are you saying that you can call on it any time, or are you saying if I pull it out, you'll have two to use and you'll be better off?
Gore's helmet tilts ever so slightly for a moment. What?
You know what? Stand back, and I'm gonna go try to yank this motherfucker out.
Uh, Gore, do you let Nurs climb up your back?
He'll look to Shell.
And for each weapon, whip.
What was that?
Shell?
I would like to direct my whip right above Nose's head.
Like as I'm climbing up as a deterrent.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So, okay, intentionally above Nurs's head. Make an attack roll.
You're gonna hit Gore.
Are you proficient with whips? I think, yeah, you're a paladin. You have
Yes.
proficiency with
Paladin,
everything.
yeah.
At 20.
Wow.
Yeah, you hit exactly what you're aiming for, which is nothing. The sound of a loud snap right above your head, Nurs.
I'm gonna mumble under my breath and curse Grandma's name. She's attempting to incite violence, and I'm trying not to do that now.
Gore is turning slightly to look at the whip crack.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably a nurse just hanging on for dear life on his back.
Oh shit! Ah.
Make
Shadow
an
of the Colossus
athletics
over here.
check, Nurs.
Athletics? Yeah, go fuck me, right?
To climb a slippery metal man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Dex might be fine.
X would be great, but he said
I mean, it's a,
athletics.
He's grabbing on.
I'm
Makes
trying to
sense.
advocate for you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not
It's
bad,
not
Nurs.
awful.
Yeah, you do manage to climb, Gore.
I just envision like Shadow the Colossus essentially is what's going
Yeah.
on here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't deplete your
I'm,
stamina gauge.
I'm picturing God of War, but yeah, something like that.
So Gore is the giant beaver man.
And
Might want to
now
reach
that
up.
I'm atop this monstrosity, I'm going to try to pull his fucking sword out.
Okay.
You might feel some pressure, although I doubt it.
Make
You don't
a
know what pain is.
strength check, Nurs.
At which Zora just leans closer to Jarek and says, I think I should have detected magic before to see if it was magical. I'm going to do that now.
Oh yeah. No, that's a delightful idea. Surround him.
No, not on him. Just
In
I'll
general.
prepare ritual.
Mhm.
I need 10 minutes.
I thought you already
15.
did, Zodia.
Oh, I did actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Something pinged on them, like
The sword itself pinged like
Demonic, I think.
demonic.
Zoria never pinged it. Shell pinged it.
Oh, Shell pinged it. Sorry,
Didn't I send you a message saying that I was gonna do that though, Gump?
not that I remember.
Oh, I imagine sending the message. Okay, I do that a lot. I imagine things and then I don't do them
Yeah,
because I think I already did them.
these aren't White House documents. You can't just unclassify them.
Zora will sit down and start casting detect magic ritually.
Oh, Okay, that's a 10-minute cast? 1 minute
Yeah,
cast?
Should be done in
10,
time for the funeral.
basically.
Mhm.
Nurse said not to intervene, so
I
Alright.
don't think
I'm
that's what he meant.
Nurse,
With
this,
Grandma.
the sword nurse does not come out.
Huh. Okay, I'm just gonna exfil and just bounce off.
Yeah, it's fucking stuck in there really well.
Okay.
Straight through the back of his armor. And it looks
Weird.
like the back of his armor kind of
Molded around it.
molded to it, is creeping up the blade.
Interesting.
Like the sword popped out of his back almost.
Oh, whoa.
Gore is turning slightly to follow the shenanigans of,
Uh,
I think at some point in Gore's life, he's going to be used to beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
that'd be impressive considering Gore's size.
I
I
realized
imagine like a hill giant could probably pull it off.
I realized I was mute, and I just made a spin for no reason for in your perspective.
Yeah, Gore deals bludgeoning damage.
he's a Balrog's
Uh,
weapon.
Remembering that a whip nearly cut some hair off, I'm gonna look over at Grandma and say, "Are you sure you want to do this now, Mrs. Mumbles?"
It
You
was
hear
intimidating, and then it just became funny.
a deep chuckle coming from Zoria.
I'm gonna take the hedge bet here and say that I get Grandma's stuff. Like,
Also, I wish you could talk, because I got questions that I might never get answers to.
Draw some cards, nurse. Maybe you'll get a wish.
No, my life sucks now because of those cards.
oh, it sucked before.
Again, for like the 5th time.
Shell will make a questioning noise.
I don't know what inquisitive noises sound like from a turtle that can't speak common. Hmm. I see. I mean, why'd you try to whip my head? Hmm?
Shell points to Goa. It's a smiling motion.
Or makes you happy? Makes you a little happy. Very well. I go back in the cart because she did not give me an explicit yes.
Okay.
Whilst reading her magic book, Zora doesn't lift her eyes, but she just said, "Well, that could have gone worse, I think.
Give it a minute.
Let's not."
About this time, Adris and Sika return to the stagecoach.
Did they bathe?
You don't look wet at all.
No,
Wet
there
on
was
the
no
bottom.
stream.
Wet on the bottom.
There was no stream. Somebody had no idea what she was talking about.
Hmm.
Didn't you? And she just looks at Shell.
Like,
Anyway,
told you, just hold on a minute.
what are we going to do next?
Well, we can go on a walk, you and I.
Oh, Do you know where the stream is? Not that you could use one, but
Well, I could use one if I had a canoe.
That will
and I
point
could
another
cross it.
direction.
no, Shell, I don't believe it anymore.
I tell you what, though. Hey, Zoria.
I'm busy for the next 8 minutes.
Right.
What?
I was just gonna see if you could have Azurth take like a quick look around for some rushing water. You know, a bird's eye view and such.
She looks up from her ritual, just nods, and Azurth immediately just takes off.
Circling outward and getting larger.
Yeah, basically. Scanning. Does he see anything? And not just scanning for water, but anything at all. Like, is the landscape filled with blood as well? Like, what's the goings on of the area around us?
Are we about to be molested by blood goblins?
Yeah.
Blood goblins. Um, you're not about to be molested by blood goblins.
It's good.
Well, Sika counts.
Yeah.
Crotch. No blood.
As Earth gains height and sees the river far to your west.
How far?
Miles. A few miles.
Yuck.
It's not a bad little trek.
And a small stream further south.
Further than miles. Fuck that.
Yeah, Zoria, I think she has a telepathic connection to him,
Mm,
so they can sort of communicate in a way.
yeah, but you can't
Mile.
give. Well, after 100 feet, you lose
Yeah.
it. You can only follow
But-
directions.
But when he comes back, yeah.
Yeah.
And Zora will just, without looking up from her book, just say, "The river is very far away. That direction, really bad. Miles. You should not go alone, you." To which Idris just says, "Miles, is it? Great. Excellent, excellent camping spot."
So, Nurse did say he wanted to go for a walk.
Yeah, I suppose we go for a walk now. I do have news though. Something has happened, something relevant has happened. But that can.
I mean, share with the group.
I feel like an asshole for doing this.
You should.
Yeah.
Do it.
I don't even. Oh, fuck. I should have written his name. I don't even remember it. I'm sorry. What was his name?
Remember whose name?
Oriolin?
Oriolin. I have received another name, like
How did
Hernandez.
you receive a name?
Nope.
It was left in the cart. Sika told
For,
me.
I don't think it was for you. I think it was for Sika.
Sika
They,
has not been elevated like I was.
Elevated?
she probably was elevated. I mean,
Bitch, you
she,
died.
yeah, like you had to have fallen a level, and she went up for sure. Like if
Look,
there's a hierarchy here, it's like if you die, you go back to zero, and she was present while you died and mocked you because you suck. So that's like at least another level, if not two, right?
that's not how it works in the Church of Shar. My sacrifice was.
Sit as.
Look, you and your redneck little followers of the
Whoa.
Deltas. You have your own vision of it. I understand. You have your own vision of the faith and all. But I was visited by the hand. He elevated me himself.
Was there a
He
hand
said,
and a foot now?
"There's always been a hand. You've always just disrespected him by calling him a foot."
Knees and shoulders.
Knees and toes.
Knees and toes, knees and toes.
But what I mean to say with all this is that someone left a note, just like they did with Hernandez, in the place I was going to be. Not
No, that's not at all true because you were never invited into the cart. So
which I don't understand why the rejection, honestly, but
well, that's what we got to talk about.
okay,
He's very
fine.
possessive of the cart.
I know he is. I know how much.
No. It's worse, so much worse now.
It's a new card. It's nicer than the old one. Doesn't have a barrel though, underneath.
We don't talk about
Yes,
it.
Lucky.
Shell will stand up, turn around to face this drama, and then sit back down again.
She's just like rotating to see drama, like just.
I mean, if anything, that note was definitely for Sika, but whether or not it was for Sika to kill Orulin or not, I can't be sure.
That's what you receive notes for.
Is
To kill
for
people.
uncertainties.
Do you people not know what notes are actually for?
I mean, I leave notes all the time. I left notes for T and Ipman.
Wait,
Neither of them worked.
I thought you
But
couldn't
Grandma.
write. Maybe, yeah,
and
that's.
Grandma. That one came back with corrections on it.
Oh, god damn it.
So I'm 1 for 3 on note leaving. So I kind of have about this much of an understanding of how notes work. But my notes had more than just a name, so maybe that helps.
That's all you get. It's a name. And the name needs to die. That's how it works.
Interesting.
You know,
Interesting.
I'm beginning to think that Shara might not be real, and there's just a group of people out here who just keep going out of their minds and killing people on notes. It could have been a birthday card. You don't know.
Are you
It could have been
denying the existence of the gods, Jarek?
I'm denying the existence of one.
Yes, Lucky. Or is it Sika?
Deny the exist. This is Sika. I deny the existence of Adris's sanity.
Well, I do
Especially
admit,
integrity.
that the last few days have been a few confusing for me, but I'm here, and I am willing to do her will.
Why would a high priest of Shara need to die? He leads the clan for a reason.
Well, maybe he's wrong. Desecrated the faith. Lied.
Maybe a goddess of loss wants something, I don't know, important to be lost. I don't. What is. Why do you think
I
the note
don't.
was for.
I
What
don't.
the.
I don't want to assume leadership.
Wait, pardon?
That was never implied.
Excused? Did you sneeze?
Why would you be the leader?
Biggest skull.
What? Yeah, sure doesn't exist. They're just insane. All of them. They're just insane.
It's beginning
Don't
to
mock
look like
gods.
that, right?
It's not wise to mock gods.
I wasn't mocking, I was challenging them, and if you've been around for the last week, you'd understand it's my new hobby.
Yeah, I know, it's not healthy. Something's bound to happen.
I hope it happens soon.
Zora looks up. No.
I mean, it
He's
was just
blind.
raining blood.
Exactly. You miss point.
So wait, Sika, you have to control your clan?
I don't have to do anything. It is. Once I complete my quest, then I go back to my clan and I begin to take leadership from Orulin when he passes. That's how this works.
I'm booking a princess. No one said a word.
Princess of the
Princess
Rednecks?
is
Princess
your
of the...
word.
What was that?
Princess. That's the word you wanted.
Princess of Rednecks, then. How interesting.
I can't tell whether I should be laughing or crying.
Char encourages both.
Zoria, I need help responding to something.
Yes.
He just gestures vaguely at the congregation.
She looks at Sika, looks at Adris, looks at Sika again, and begins. You're part of cult. Not healthy. And you? Stop calling her redneck. Wood elves are hillbilly of elves. Goes back to her book.
What she said.
Goes back to her book while she's still ritually casting on the sword.
Yeah, no, not the
She's
sword. She's just...
reading out of her spellbook.
Yeah. I guess this ritual has been
Yeah, it's probably
interrupted
gone off.
like a few times. Like just had to start over. Just
You see that from Big Red just now? That was her casting insult. You're devastated.
I can do much worse with words. Actual, meaningful, and impactful and hurtful words.
You died and came back as a slut.
Jarek, you offend me. I didn't know that you suddenly didn't care for sluts.
I didn't say that. I'm just
When
saying
did
you've
this
never heard of a
happen?
half gnome, have you?
I haven't actually. They're like
Just wait 6 months and we'll find out.
6 months.
Dampier half gnome. Okay, so you think you need to kill somebody.
Half hobgoblin, half elf, half gnome.
I
Turning
suppose.
into an edgy OC.
Nurse
Races
dies, you can have a half orc.
can crossbreed, I guess, but
Half breeds are typically sterile.
not
So-
necessarily. Half elves do okay.
So let me get
Do
this
they?
straight. You want to go back to Rocky Commons and kill a gnome?
You know it's not going to be like an easy thing, right? Or quick.
How is that in Rocky Commons?
Yes.
Proximal too.
Out of the way. Very out of the way.
Mm.
You know, the first time I was like, you need to do this now, and I was trying to support you.
And it was in town, so it was convenient.
And we must go.
Well, good luck with your endeavor.
Fucking.
Don't you have my back for this? Like, what changed from
I
last
have
time?
your back, Idris.
Oh, god damn it.
Behind Jarek,
There's
sitting
nothing
down.
in it for me at this point. Like helping you ruin my life for the 4th time in as many years. Helping you again isn't likely to improve it. So
Before I reply as Adris, behind Jarek, Zora just chuckles as she closes her book and just says, "Huh, you lose eye candy. Both of them."
I thought we were. I thought we were friendly. Friendly. I thought we were doing okay.
We are. Wait, you don't think I'm pretty?
Yeah, that's a long bus. We're gonna have to just turn back on in a minute.
Zora does offended expressions and replying to Nurs, I thought you had my back for everything. No, you didn't help me just because it was friendship and kinship. That's why you were there in that room with me, not because I was paying you. You're not a mercenary. We've been through the end of the world together, literally.
Yeah, I get that. But helping you has done nothing to improve my station at all.
Improve station. You killed the son of the fucking Adventurers League leader.
To be fair,
Nothing I have done
to
comes
be
close
fair,
to being as devastating to your station as that.
To be
to be fair,
fair,
one, insulted me. Two, didn't know who it was before I killed them.
That's an
Because
excuse.
unlike you, I don't get to know my victims. They're victims.
That just seems like poor planning.
Eh, I'm starting to see some flaws to it. But here's the thing.
Recklessness. Hmm.
If we go back to Rocky Commons, which is closer to the city in which I made a mistake and you died,
Uh,
and if I get caught and presumably die, I'm going to come back eventually. And I will make it my life mission to ruin anything and everything in your current life and your next and the one after that.
that's just everybody here.
Jarek lifts a hand. I'm not coming back.
Yeah,
Why does everyone keep forgetting that?
right, exactly. I'm surprised you came back, like, honestly. I certainly wouldn't have. I'd
I
have counted my blessings and fucking ran.
didn't get a choice in this. I just woke up in a field.
Right, but you sought Jarek out. So you did have a
Yes,
choice.
because Jarek is my friend. We've
Friends
been
share prostitutes, not gods.
no, we
And lifelong debts that somehow aren't paid after dying.
You've shared prostitute bills.
Yeah. Tell you what, I see where this is going, and Sika's going to run off either way. So, and we don't have anything to do for a little bit. So here's my thoughts. And Jarek sits down on a nearby log and just makes a big show of getting comfortable, and then leans an elbow across his knee and gestures, "Convince me."
should go to Rocky Commons. Wait, she wants to speak.
Get
Speak up.
drops to her knees.
It's your family.
What'd you do?
Something to say?
She falls
Wait,
to
What's
her
up?
It was a
knees.
joke. Continue.
Oh,
I was
Oh,
because
falling
I
to her
see.
falling to her knees has many implications, none of which I think I would have guessed correctly.
Nurse immediately turns around.
Let me put it this way: Nurse is going to be really hard to convince. So you should be starting with me.
Tika, speak up. It's your family.
Don't kill him.
Yeah, see, that she's not going to help. Um, I'll give you a deal.
But
Hmm?
She's not done.
never mind. Continue.
Okay. Well, here's the deal I propose. Let's assume we do this and everything goes according to plan. And by we, I mean just me. And
Mm,
yes, that noise, Nurse, exactly. Um, but and this is just me. I'm not speaking on behalf of Nurse. You have to make your own deals with him. But if this goes off, I want what your girlfriend stole from me.
mm.
You know it wasn't her,
Don't
and
care.
we are going to get it eventually. Don't know
Yeah,
how.
I keep hearing that word, and I don't think any of you know what it means.
Eventually.
Eventually, we'll be safe. Eventually, we'll have enough money. Eventually, we won't be vampires. Eventually, Jarek will grow a larger penis. Eventually, we'll get a sword of wishes. Eventually, my dick. Give me your
It,
word, because your word
Adris,
means something to you.
Adris kind of smiles a bit
It meant something to
at the
Edric. It might not.
mention of the word Sword of Wishes. But well, I mean, I guess my appreciation of time is different than yours. You do have a rather short lifespan, but
Do I? Do I really?
well, not anymore. But you did. You're just not used to it.
Kind of pushing me in the opposite direction of coercion.
How will we find it? I'm all for looking for it, but
No, 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 no. I'm not asking for an immediate plan. I'm asking for your devotion to the cause. If you can show as much devotion to this as you show to Shar, then I'm on board.
you do realize that every time a name shows up, I have to do it. I have to stop and
And you realize I don't have to give a shit. Every time we do this, it fucks us over. You're asking me to get fucked over for your participation trophy with your god. I
Again,
need something out of this.
Adris just looks at Jarek, considers, like a proud expression on her. She says, "Fine,
Okay.
one night. That's
What?
all you get."
What? No. No. All right. First off, I'm nobody's pity lay. Second off, I just want your devotion to the cause of getting it back.
You have it.
Then we're good. Also, for future reference, when you're trying to coerce somebody and you have, an aligned cause with Sika, you should have coordinated with her to convince me. You lost out there. Now you
She's
have to get on nerves, though.
look at her. She's almost mute. Speak up. It's your
She,
damn family.
she's not mute.
She just looks sad.
Well, yeah, we have to go kill her family.
Actually, just one person. This has gotten out of hand, and just family
We're
is.
going to walk into a gnomish village and kill someone who is highly respected. We're gonna kill her family. Yes.
No.
She says no. What does Shar tell you? Anywho, you can go back to negotiating with Nurs now because you're gonna have a harder time there. I wish you the best of luck, and if you uh, if you die, get your things. Bye.
Nose. What are your concerns?
Edric.
Starting
Don't
off on the right foot.
not the right fucking name.
It is, but go on.
This is a bit hard. You haven't really wanted much in the past.
Well,
We're
this
here
is true.
now in your
And the
hometown.
thing that, well, not more. The thing I did want, I almost had, and that was taken away from me. So I really don't have anything immediately. However, you also have nothing you can offer me to make it worth my time. Additionally, why do you think that we have to get roped into your problems? You're free to do as you wish and can go ruin your life already by yourself. I'm sure life's super easy with that bee on your face.
It's
Jarek just
been
leans over and whispers, "He likes dogs."
You mentioned you wanted a special color, or a special item, or a special dog, or wolf, or whatever.
Yeah, a while ago, it would have proved quite conducive.
A while was a few months ago. That's not a while.
I mean, it's a while compared to your lifespan.
A while is 20 years, so yeah. I will help you too with that.
You will help me get a collar to communicate with those animals,
Oh,
like the ranger
not
pointed out.
necess- not necessarily a collar, but I will get you your companion. Thing you're looking for.
What good is a companion if I can't talk with it?
You can talk to me, but here you are giving me shit, so I don't know.
Abort! Abort!
First,
Yes, Sika.
are we comrades?
You and I, yeah. I mean, we have a death pact. I would say that's pretty comradous of us.
You
Oh,
won't
what's
go on
this?
this journey.
Huh?
You don't
Did you?
agree with Adris, and you don't go on this journey.
I mean, I don't want to go, but if
Don't.
you, well, it's settled. You're going to Rocky Commons alone. That way, when you die, because you probably will, that's what you're good at, uh, you'll be too far away from us to catch up. Hopefully.
You're just making her sad now. Look at her little face.
She told me not to go.
He doesn't have feelings. Wrong road.
Abort. Abort.
She told me not to go, so I'm not going to go. Now, if she asked me to go, then I would go.
What do you stand for?
What do I stand for? Mostly killing things. Why? Because it's typically finite. You're a rare case, as am I. And the message is pretty direct.
Camaraderie, like she said, companionship, friendship. You and I have
And
been through a lot.
we we once were through quite a bit, yes.
So what? That is all past?
Well, you died.
I'm here.
No, your consciousness is here. You are not. Your
Me?
memories don't make you who you are.
He liked you for your body.
Jar's gonna just sit next to Shell and give her a ration.
She's
Shell will
already
eat
she's already
noisily, like break off little pieces and pop them and crunch them like popcorn.
Shell's being greedy. She already had a ration today.
Oh,
She's
is somebody
400
hungry?
pounds.
Hmm.
See if I go with you to go kill this guy. Other people are gonna have to die.
Like whom?
While anybody else that one observes it and two interferes, right?
Well, that's part of it, yeah.
Because Kendra observed and interfered, she had to die, and so she did.
But she literally attacked us.
She attacked you. Um, I
Of course,
uh,
I was the big imposing figure in the room.
mhm,
You hid in a corner.
sounds accurate. Technically behind a chair. And I mean, you can attempt to coerce me by saying that I'm a less capable warrior of you, and yet here I still am in the body you once knew me in.
You know what your problem is, Nurse?
No,
So,
no, not that line.
oh, I'd love to know what your opinion on the subject matter is, Edric.
You lack conviction. That's what's
Eh,
wrong.
see, my conviction is longevity at this point. Beyond that, it doesn't matter.
You don't have followed through.
Hmm,
Things
I
turn
don't think it
sour,
matters.
you just run. Friend asks for
Live and
help,
let live.
you say no. That's what's wrong.
That's not entirely true. I did help you once.
Yeah,
You have yet to help me.
I'm offering, but here you are
You're
saying no.
offering to get me a pet. I can get myself a pet.
Well, what do you want?
I told you, I want that fucking collar.
To which Zoria is going to raise her hand.
No, no, no. Down. This is too funny. Don't ruin it with what you can do.
It's not what I can do. I can't do it yet. It's complex, expensive.
How expensive?
I have no idea. But I have seen it before. And you have seen it
Zoria,
before. Yes, Sika.
say that about everything.
Arcane is wonderful thing. I can do many things. But Nurse knows exactly what I'm talking about.
It is all complex and expensive.
Why do you
You're
think
gonna
I am
piss me
poor?
off. I thought it was because nobody would pay for a red hooker.
We both know that's
Funny,
not true.
funny story related to that, but at that time. Um, there is way to make companion that can talk without collar.
You mean
But
that dog?
yes,
I don't want that dog.
but not him.
Or what the dog could do.
It's
I
dog.
once encountered a ranger in the night, and he had some pet cats. I want that experience.
You see, is weighing of possibilities or problems or cost really. You need to find ranger and kill ranger, or
Mm,
maybe you can do favor for wizard, expensive favor, and he will help you. Start thinking logically. Use head for this. What is easier?
easier would be to find a ranger and kill him, but then I have the blood of a ranger on my hands.
Not this
Maybe.
ranger, please.
Hmm?
This
Oh,
one.
not this. No, you're supposed to kill me, not me kill you. That's what we
Okay,
agreed
just
on.
look clear.
Murder suicide pact.
No, there was once a ranger, Sika, that he had these two cool cats. Well, one of them wasn't so cool. It tried to kill me, so I killed it. And like, he wasn't too thrilled about that. But this ranger could talk with his cats, and his cats could talk with him. This is all nonverbal, which I was like, holy shit, this is the coolest thing ever.
You can do that.
You can do that,
Squirrels,
squirrels,
birds,
birds.
mice.
Hmm. Mice, I could go for a mouse. Hmm.
What about Azoth? Don't you like Azoth?
Who?
Azoth.
Hmm.
You made joke. I like. He doesn't talk. That doesn't mean we don't understand each other.
So, Edric, until you offer me something substantial that's worth me potentially losing my life over, good luck. You're going to Rocky Common solo unless Sika tags along. And I guess Bear's going with you. And I can't let him sleep in the mud. I'm going against. I'm going under protest, and I
Jarek,
will
listen.
not take part.
Jarek will lift a finger. I do have to be back at CarCom in 2 months, for the record.
Good luck.
This is not happening. I think. Not with Cart.
Well, I mean, we could just take the fucking road, Zoria. It'll be much quicker than taking the fucking mountains again. Oh, but I'm a fucking hobgoblin, and people don't like us. Stay in the fucking cart then. Once it's night, you can stretch your legs.
To go back to Cord is mistake.
We shouldn't go back to Cord then.
Disagree.
Just Rocky Commons.
Which is still proximal. Too close for comfort.
Very proximal. And with military presence, might I add.
Yeah, well, an army of Susans doesn't scare me.
It
Shell
should.
begins to giggle.
Alright, that's disconcerting.
I think we should all just take some time to think. Tempers are hot, I feel, and you never make a good decision when tempers are hot.
Oh, come on, don't tell them that. They might listen.
Did Nurse just talk himself into going back?
Shh.
Under protest. And for the well-being of Jarek and Sika.
You don't really care about me, do you?
Zoria, she hasn't proven herself to be trustworthy or worth my
I think
time.
No,
think
that's
that was
Adris.
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 Oh, Adris? No, I've paid my debt to you.
I'll like you better when you realize that you used to have a penis.
What?
Nothing. We'll get there.
Adris looks deflated. Like just this did not turn out as she was hoping it did.
Why do you look like somebody stole your sweet roll?
Or fucked your puppy. Or pissed in your Wheaties.
Do people fuck puppies? But
Don't
no.
don't ask.
The reply comes, I don't fuck puppies, I just eat them.
No, you don't.
There it is.
I need to clear my head.
Of what?
Cobwebs.
Good. You can clear your head while we go on that walk.
Oh, you still want to talk? Sure. Let's go.
So Adris and Nurse wander off.
Jarek's just like, only one of them's coming back, and I don't like it. He cracks open his book.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could go to make sure that both of us come back.
No, that just sounds like double homicide.
Shell will peer over Jarek's shoulder with him.
He is on Customs of Hell right now. Wait, no, Zoria still has
Oh!
that one.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, she doesn't. Does Zoria still have Customs of Hell?
I do.
Okay, then I'm
I
sorry.
have
It is
customs. I have Customs of Hell and Annihilation of the Banished with me.
okay. Then it's Memory of Moons.
Okay.
Elma likes the moon.
Won't say if he
So what you guys talking about?
First, I want to get to the bottom of why
Adris.
he legitimately came back.
Hmm.
He didn't have to seek us out. Why?
Why wouldn't I come back?
Because you know how it's going to turn out for yourself if you stick around. You're likely to die again, or your life will always be on the run and fucking ruined.
It already is. But look what I look like. They saw me. They knew who I am.
Exactly, and then you were dead, and now
Lyris
you're
betrayed
not
me.
looking like Edric.
Why do you keep saying that name? Just don't understand. Really, I don't.
Because when you once walked this earth before, when you and I both crawled our way out, you were a man and your name was Edric. That's why.
That's the same name that Alfresia used.
More on that later. That's let's go and pop a pin in that. But do you just like dying? Do you like your life being hard? Do you like Jarek?
No, no, and no.
Well, you certainly don't like me.
You just. I thought there was the brotherhood between us. Like,
Yep.
after so many years?
Yeah, sure. We spent a lot of time together. I won't deny that.
And a lot of that was bad, but we survived.
Yeah, but
Didn't.
then you like there's no way in hell I'm coming to find any of you if I die.
Why?
Because we can't fucking function. Nothing goes right. Ever. I mean, look at you. You don't even have a fucking tent or any damn food.
I don't have any coin either, if that's what you're saying.
I'm
Care to
saying you have
start?
no means of taking care of yourself. We had to leave post haste when we were actually trying to make something of ourselves.
That's not on me, though.
Well, I understand that, but it's par for the fucking course. Ever since we climbed out of that graveyard, name me one day that's gone right. One. Go ahead. And you chose to come back to this. So are you a glutton for punishment or are you fucking stupid?
I am loyal, or I was,
Why?
because it's what people do when
I
people
guess.
aren't just killing machines that care nothing in the world but themselves.
The only things I cared about are dead, so I have no reason to care about anything except
Same
myself.
here.
So then why? Why put forth the effort if you're not going to get anything out of it?
I
On the
hoped.
hope? Yeah, hope. Put shit in the other hand, see which one fills up first.
This isn't going how I expected. Not at all, really.
And I never expected to see you again, and yet here we are.
None of you recognize me?
But you have the memories of a man I once fought beside.
Keep saying I was a man
You definitely were.
with a very large dick and missing a leg.
You used it as a tripod. Later, though, you lost an arm, and man, Grandma was gonna kill you.
She said she was gonna kill me because I was beginning to starve myself, but
Yeah,
also
we
I was
never
having.
talked about that. What the hell was that about?
I wanted to die in a way. I know you struggled a lot with this.
In the
With
beginning,
that,
sure. But now I'm
I
this monster.
yes, you are
Yep,
selfish monster.
yeah,
Only cares about himself.
pretty much. Sums it up. The great thing about not caring about anybody else other than myself is your opinion of me doesn't matter either. Your words mean nothing. Your actions, on the other hand, should you prove to be worthy again, might
Whereas
speak volumes.
if you don't care for anybody, if you
Which
don't
is
do
stated,
anything
other than kill for coin,
for anyone,
except myself.
your existence is not going to be noticed or missed. and you're going to drift away.
Ask me if I care. I'll give you 2 guesses. The first one doesn't fucking count.
Step into the sun right now, then.
That I can't do, but that's irrelevant.
Why? You're telling me that it's not gonna matter.
If
Step into the.
nobody knows that I'm gone, it won't matter. You're correct. And I don't care that it won't matter. All I care about is this list right now. And finding a companion to live with me forever.
Well, I guess you have Jarek. Because even I won't live forever.
I didn't want to, but there's no relief in death either. So, might as well run this smoke machine as long as I fucking can.
Gump, there is something I need to know
Hmm.
before I speak next to Zadris.
Okay.
How many wishes did the Wish Luckblade really have? 2?
How would you know?
Do it. Do it. Do it.
I don't know, you guys.
Come on, Pink.
You don't know who, like me and the mouse in my pocket is non-existent. Like, who is
No,
you guys?
I don't know. I'm to the players. I don't
Do
know.
it, bitch. Come on.
Do it.
Come
No,
on.
What would Adris do?
Nez, all I've wanted since the beginning was to help and fix this.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about that. Your idea of help was 1, cure us, or 2, kill us. And neither of those worked out in your favor except you died. And you think you're cured, but you're really not because, man, look at you. You're a fucking hat. Like, I don't even know what you do other than just exist. What do you do?
I've wielded magic since we first met. That's
And you're pretty good with a sword.
and I'm a very good duelist. Was better before, but that was before the fucking horse. But
Before what horse?
very daft.
I mean, clearly.
The one that fell on me, crushed my leg,
When
and
did
hit
that happen? Where was
and
I?
back. This was before Nars.
Before my time. And you
Much.
told me about it?
I did.
So tell me, on the night that we climbed out of the grave, and we were in that bar, and I was under the table, and I went to go observe your missing leg, what did I see in your mind?
You're trying to get a peek.
At what?
You know what, Nars? What
Do
every
you
man wants.
you think I like that? No.
Well, later, I figured that you don't like anything, but then we had just met, and there was a small man under a table trying to look in between my legs. What do you
Do you
think I
not
thought?
wear leather pants?
Just the shape is enough to, you know, arouse.
Hmm, I see.
Good save on that, right?
Yeah, that's perfect.
So if I go to Rocky Commons, I get nothing out of it other than your idea of companionship, which does little to nothing for me, but makes you feel
Naz,
good inside.
Naz, don't like liars. You're not going to Rocky Commons.
Well, I can't let Jarek and Sika rough it.
You care more about Jarek than you care about Sika, right?
Jarek's been around longer, but Sika's gonna be the one that kills me.
Well, you seem pretty friendly with the big cow. Maybe she can agree to do it.
To take them to Rocky Commons
No,
or to kill me.
to kill me.
Yeah, but then Sika doesn't get what we agreed on.
What does she get?
Well, mostly like a lifetime of experience, first of all, firsthand even, of undead beings. And she'll have the satisfaction of killing the last vampire. Pretty bitchin' title.
You think too big.
I don't think you think big enough.
And you think yourself into those thoughts that are too big.
Go on.
I'm the one that's crazy, according to you.
Well, yeah, you can't remember your name. Might as well just call you Ed. That way it's a combination of both.
It's. I don't like it. Never liked it.
We could just call you Ree.
Mm, You don't have to call me anything. I understood what you said. And throughout all this conversation, she was like grasping the. Like where she has the knife hidden,
Dagger.
Hmm.
the dagger.
Mhm.
I understood what you said. And what joy is to savor loss, because that what was lost means something.
It means that you lost. That's all it means. That you weren't good enough to hold on to what was right in front of you.
Maybe it wasn't worth it, and you just haven't realized it yet.
Hmm. Suppose time will tell. Tick
Yeah,
tock.
tick tock. So,
And how did you get linked up with Grandma? Like, that's wild.
your mind and conversation seems to be a bit scrambled. You seem to lack the appreciation for what I just said, but fine, you're just a little monster that doesn't care, I guess. She woke
We've
up
been
next.
over this.
She woke up next to me in a field, just
Hmm,
like Alfresia.
that's weird.
Not for us.
Well, for her, though.
She mentioned making a deal with something bad. An accord. I don't remember the right word.
Hmm,
Maybe that's
interesting.
why. Anything else you care to know, Nez?
What are your intentions after you kill Orulin? Wait for another name and just be an instrument indefinitely.
I don't know. Maybe I will fulfill a wish or two.
Because, I mean, if your idea of a good life is just constantly killing people that you don't know, I can support that.
I was about to call you a pot.
Do we make it to the river?
Sure. Yeah.
Were we even Were we even walking in that direction?
Yeah,
Sure.
we knew which. Zoria told us which way to go.
Yeah. Is there a conversation back at camp?
Jer's reading his book unless somebody else is
Yes.
striking up a convo.
Zoria approaches Jarek.
Shell is going to start reading fairy tales.
From where?
No, she's not speaking at all.
Jarek, I need to
Mm,
talk to you.
that seems to be a problem lately.
Maybe I have to be voice of reason.
Go ahead. That's the first time for everything. You know what? No, actually, you're not the one I'm thinking of when I say that. So just go ahead.
I don't need to tell you it's bad idea to go back to court. Groden in general.
No, you don't have to tell me.
Do you care about Sika that much?
I'm partial to Sika, but end of the day, I don't think it matters where we go.
Why?
I don't think we're in any more danger anywhere near Cord than we are right here.
I disagree.
I think a half orc isn't exactly known for restraint. So if she wanted us dead, she'd be here sodomizing me with a sledgehammer. But she's
She
not
had.
here, which means she has a plan, which means it doesn't fucking matter where I go.
I think she hasn't found you yet. Or hasn't been able to pinpoint.
Shell will giggle.
You've got it, Gumph. Yeah, maybe she's not able to pinpoint us, but in which case, going by Cord, I'm not really all that worried.
You should.
I think no matter what happens, two people are going to Rocky Commons.
Such is nature of traveling, I guess. You meet travelers on roads, then they split up.
Yeah, there are places I would rather be, and I'm not exactly fond of going to Rocky Commons, but
I know what you mean. I don't know what happened, but I heard your questions. Saw you
yeah,
like a map.
I left my arm back in that area.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Mm.
We did hear the questions he asked to
You heard
the,
the questions that he asked, yes.
not the answers.
And you didn't see any beings.
Yeah. I heard the questions.
Mm.
I know what you asked,
Yeah.
and it is my map, so I looked. It's not that far.
Oh, he didn't mark it on the map.
I thought somebody did.
It was not marked.
It was not marked.
Okay. Do you have answer for question?
Yeah, it's southwest from here.
How far?
A while. I'm gonna be cagey about this. You realize that, right? Just full up front. Save us some time.
You realize I'm the only one who can actually help with this, right? None of
I
the
do.
others are actually bright enough to do so.
I do. But Zoria, the
Say that
smartest
just a
thing.
little bit louder, Zoria. Say that just a little bit louder.
That being said, the smartest decision you could make would be to wait and stab me in the back. I don't think you'll do that. I think that's a coward's way out, and that's against your belief. But it's still
It's,
the smartest railway route, and you're also smart. So I'm still deciding whether or not I'm
I
gonna need
don't.
to keep that place a secret.
Can I just tell you what I want?
Yeah, let's see where this goes. Why not? It seems to be a sharing is caring kind of night.
Well, actually, I think. Oh no, we don't really want same thing. I don't know. We haven't talked much about him.
Oh, Vishla.
Yes. But I know what he was. I know what kind of domain the things like him used to have.
You want the books, just like me.
Yes, but unlike you, I may be able to understand some books that are too complicated. Though,
Yeah.
in spirit of camaraderie, I might be willing to teach.
So would he, but the more teachers, the better. All
I'm
right.
also a great duelist and I can teach that as well. But one arm is difficult.
Look, Zoria, I don't hate you. So let's just do this, and maybe going forward, you can remember I did this, and you can stop thinking I hate you and just take me being annoying as my personality. There.
I'm waiting.
Tap on the map. Don't
Hmm.
mark it.
What did you tap, Jarek?
Pretty close.
That's in his mind, right? Or
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
Said out loud.
It's within like 10 miles.
Ish. Your
Yeah.
finger is larger than 10 miles.
Yeah, yeah.
Area far away from roads and cities.
Ideal to hide out in if everything goes terribly fucking wrong. Sit down and read for a long time.
Oh no. No, no, no. You are wrong in that. And correct me if I'm saying some shit, Gump, but you think the world ends when the roads man-made end? Think there's nothing in between roads?
What? I'm not talking about the world ending. I'm talking about the fucking Adventurers Guild chasing us.
Sure,
The world isn't
maybe.
ending in any damn hurry.
What I'm saying is maybe this civilization loses track of you for some time. That is actually another point. But there are other things out there, other kingdoms that don't show up in your map,
Jerk stares at the sky for a second, derisively.
other tribes, legions of conquerors that roam.
Yeah, yeah, there's always a bigger fish that wants to put it in my butt. I get it.
Mm, It's not empty. Things live there. And to be honest with you, I would not be surprised if place is occupied.
No, I'd be disappointed if it wasn't.
So you can either go back or chase what I assume is you want, aside from, you know,
Come on, don't get shy now.
some action.
All right, I'm just gonna assume that you meant that in the charitable fashion and cringe on the inside. But yeah, I want to go there, but I'm not ready yet. Neither are you.
Why not? Who
Because
better
what?
to go to that place?
Because whatever is there, Vishla fell.
You assume it's still there? Might not be.
I assume that we're not the first people to think that we should look at those books.
How long has Vishla been trapped?
Long enough that he doesn't recognize the names of any of the countries.
I don't think it's relevant anymore then.
Vampires don't care.
Besides, this is another point, which we both must realize. Books may be gone,
They might
unless
be.
there is something that was left unexplored, something secret that only he can tell us about.
Yeah, I'm kind of hedging my bets on that. He's a smart, devilish little fucker. That and honestly, there's probably something there to bring him back. So, he's probably going to be thrilled anyway to find a way to stab me in the back.
That'd be
Uh,
great.
yeah, I knew it would be. Thanks, buddy.
And I won't stab you, Jarek.
You'll bite me, burn me, shock me.
You don't have to hold him to talk to him.
I believe in transparency. That being said, though, I still don't think we're ready to go anywhere near it. If I were a vampire and saw something like Vishlo fall, I'd be holed up in there. And you're not ready to fight a mistress.
Mistress like the one that turned you?
Yeah.
I don't think there is vampire living there. There's one way to find out. We don't have to be like your idiot friend that charges into a room and dies in it. We can maybe knock first or look through window.
That's topical. I don't think there's gonna be a window. It's probably gonna be underground if it's gone this long
I expect
unseen.
moat. Ruins
Moat.
maybe. But yes.
I expect the bulk of what we find is gonna be underground. Just
Probably.
like the place where we found him.
Hmm.
And if it isn't underground, well, there's probably not gonna be anything there. Nobody looks over and sees a dark, majestic castle on the horizon and goes, "Oh yeah, I bet that's just fine. I'm never gonna loot that."
Hmm.
I
Well,
don't think we're ready though.
I'm saying this because going back to Cord and Groden is bad option. You know that. And seems like step back.
Oh, it's definitely a step back, but I can't go there right now anyway.
We have jobs coming here. Maybe we can make some coin. And no, I'm not trying to separate here. We work better as group. Always have. Maybe it's hobgoblin mindset.
I think it's totally the mindset. If you looked around at this group, you would never say that.
Hmm.
That being said, I have to be in Carcom in 2 months, and I'm not going to make Nurs go after the Nora nonsense alone. So
So
awkward.
somebody is going to be, yes.
Awkward.
Maybe disappointed.
Oh, there's going to be plenty of disappointment across the next 4 months. I guarantee it.
Mm,
Speak your mind. I don't speak
Bye, nurse.
whatever that is. Oh,
oh, shit. You sent something?
No, he
now he just
waved
disappeared.
goodbye.
You're smart enough to make work.
To make what?
Work.
Oh, you mean to get money?
No. Smart enough to make think. I'm reasoning with you right now.
What are you saying exactly? What do you want to do? You want to go there now?
This point of interest. Don't have to do it right now. But if that's the place where you pointed, we can go and be back maybe within 2 months. Or we can just stay close to Kharkov. Hope no one saw that aberration, whatever the fuck that was. Which I blame you, but you
I
pulled from
blame me
deck.
too.
Yeah. But we should stay close to city. Take our jobs. We have 2 contacts now. Maybe they'll have something for us in future.
What town would we do this in?
Maybe not town. Or maybe just in the wilderness. It's not so bad.
Let me see if I've got this right. You're suggesting we send Nurs, Adris, Sika, and I guess just those three off to go do Shor's bidding?
Oh, I don't expect Nars to go. As a matter of fact, he's follower of Torn. It'd be sacrilegious for him to go.
Yeah, no, he would totally go.
I'm not a very good follower.
Nurs tells his god what they believe in. Um,
Oh, he should worship somebody who's. Ugh, never mind. You think Nars would go?
yeah, I think you will. If for no other reason than Shell's going to go, and Shell's only going to go to manipulate him into going.
Shell shakes her head no.
I take it back. Shell's not going. Where is
Oh, you
Shell
want
going?
you want to
Wait,
stay? Yes or no answers is better. Nod head accordingly.
Shell points to Jarek's map, or Zoria's map that Jarek is holding.
Did you see the place?
with his one hand.
I doubt
Nod.
it. Oh.
Do you want to go to castle or look for Vishla's old place?
Nod.
Oh, well, shit. That puts us in an awkward spot.
Interesting. Has she talked to Knife? Well, she has. She held it. Was your conversation with him good?
No.
She shakes her head.
I confess mine was interesting.
He's not bad people. He's just a little evil.
I don't care what he is. I care what he might have. Books. You can read them and put them back or copy. Is all I ask.
Hmm.
And I guess he's listening too, so he may be able to consider.
What does
He's
Sika
always
want?
listening.
Hmm?
What does Sika want? Everybody seems to be deciding for her.
Well, I kind of assumed she was gonna run off and kill family. Sika, is there a high priority on that?
What?
Your God's bidding?
Are you sure it was God's bidding?
Let's assume it was God's bidding.
Is that how it works? I could research more on this. Maybe get
Trust,
some clarity.
trust me, with my experience in this, just assume they're right from the get-go, and you'll save yourself a lot of time.
What do you want, Sika?
I would appreciate if everyone didn't make decisions for me and make assumptions about what I may or may not want.
Well, that's why we're asking. What do you want?
No, she is. Before you continue, you are right. We apologize.
I would like to return to Rocky Commons. Adris only.
Hmm?
Determine if I am welcome home. Then, with or without my clan's help, kill the false follower of Shai.
You want to go alone with Adris alone? What?
She's trying to take over your assignment. It's not good company. Or you think you can handle her?
Shai has blessed me with divine power. If I am meant to succeed, then I will.
I've seen where this goes before.
Adri said something interesting earlier. She said Ners lacked conviction. This one doesn't.
Yours doesn't lack conviction, he just lacks direction. But you're right. Why do you want to go without anybody else?
There are two ways that this can go. Though I am correct, and I am welcome home. False follower is disposed of. Take over clan leadership. And I live happily with my clan the rest of my life. The other option, that I am not welcome home, and then I use other follower of Shai to obliterate my clan.
Well, that got dark. Okay, shit.
Need money and equipment.
I need poison and a fellow follower.
Well, I can give you poison.
How do you think I've been sleeping with?
Wow, she's direct. I like it. I'm glad I don't
Was
have
it
feelings.
So I'm sorry, y'all. Sika's gonna be coming off his shell. I'm not Sika-ing at the moment. You guys get
No,
the
no,
point.
you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Lucky I don't have feelings anymore. Um. Okay, so
Yes, you do.
do you want to not?
Hmm.
It's that time of the
Um.
month.
Okay, so I guess
They're
that settles that.
they're in synchrony.
No, that's terrifying.
It's not a thing.
Yes, it is.
Let's not.
Do you have a uterus, Pink?
I have a girlfriend that lived with her sister and other girls for a long, long time, and there was a week in the month in which it was hell, and I
When it
asked.
rained, it poured.
Yeah, and she said
Rain of
no,
blood.
it's for all of us. It happened. We're all converging.
Well, that's terrifying as well. So I guess. Well, I might want to help. I'm not gonna push it on Sika, so
Do you think that this is the wisest plan?
fuck no.
Poison? I'm
Oh, you're
messing
asking
her,
her.
not you. This is about her. Do you have poison that can kill?
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to help me. Is it about me now?
Sorry, I sometimes think too many things at once. Just trying to connect dot A with dot B. And trying to figure out a way to kill somebody silently. Maybe Nurse can actually help with that. With his little herbs. Too much of them and
Second
special.
plan is to set everything on fire.
That kills family though. Not good.
Fire purifies the unclean.
You
Yep,
want
saw
to
that coming.
you want to reign over ashes.
I don't think this is about her reigning over anything.
You want to do your god's bidding. What do you want, Sika? You don't just because you were born into something, raised by it, and molded by it too, doesn't mean that you have to be that forever.
That's the whole point of this.
I don't
When I
follow.
return, we'll get answers. Those answers will tell me yes to everything I've ever known. Or will tell me no to everything I've ever known. Will give me an answer. I can finally be myself, own my decisions, become a person.
Religious people are terrifying.
Zora usually has like a snarl on, like her
Resting bitch
expression.
face.
Yeah, a resting bitch face. There is a warm smile to these words. Something connects in Zoria. Just let it be apparent.
Derek watches this for a moment. What the fuck is going on? Why are you all showing your teeth?
She's making a
Jill pats
decision.
Jarek on the back.
It's an important decision, she says, pulling something from her belt. Her coin pouch, shakes it, tosses it to Sika. You'll need pony, it's not enough, but that will help. Also supplies to crossback.
Oh, she actually catches it.
Jarek's just looking between them all before slowly shaking his head. Yeah, I give up.
She said it all, Jellic. Explained it very clearly.
Yeah, no, I meant your responses to it, but we're whatever. So I guess she's going that way. We'll see if Nurs can be convinced to go jump down a hole with us, or if Adris can be convinced to go without us.
Sika will.
She seems to think of herself as very charismatic. Not very good at it.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
I get to throw shade at myself here. It's interesting.
While we're having this moment still, Sika will remove the final tine she'd chopped off of her antlers. Toss it to Zoria.
So this is what has been going on with it. I could have mended, you know.
No, I feel like the smart one here. What the fuck?
Didn't want to mend it.
Some things are better when they're lost, right?
Embrace it.
Oh, I can't wait to just not have Shar related to me in any way, shape, or form.
I don't know,
That's why I
Jellic.
want to drag Adris with me across the mountains.
It
Oh,
seems
yeah.
like it seems
Hmm?
like good philosophy if you look at it from a certain point of view.
No, it doesn't.
Who knows?
I do. It doesn't.
Would you rather have the sisters?
Dirk pauses, slowly lifts a finger. Please hold. The sisters?
What sisters?
Well, who?
Amora and Bashaba?
Bashaba.
You know, I never thought about it. But twins does sound better than a single god. When you put it that way.
I can fix you. I can.
All right, continue. Sorry, Fishla was enlightening me to my future ambitions.
Sika has a path to go on.
She does.
It might not work. If it does, it might be very, very hard. And I speak from experience. But is rewarding in the end. Or you die and it's no longer a problem, like he says. So, win-win. That is expression, right? Win-win.
Yeah,
I
we've got
feel
to
like
work on your comment.
I feel like this comment just ruined my phrase, but this.
Well, that simplifies things either way. So, Shell wants to go to the hidey hole. You want to go to the hidey hole. Where Shell goes, I'm assuming tall, dark, and stupid wants to go.
Or
Gorse does look over.
what do you want from life?
Sword. Pavis.
Avis.
Demons.
Melanthamar.
Why?
God damn it, Gump. Fucking play my character better than I do. Demons.
There's no demons in Melanthamar anymore. They took it back. A few months ago, actually.
Gor slowly turns in place to stare at Zoria as if to say, "Bitch, say it again."
You should be heading to Dundarum. That's where demons are now.
Half, and Gor goes quiet and just turns back away.
I can point you to direction.
You broke him and his 2 brain cells.
I thought you should know. Somebody should tell you truth.
Shell raises her hand.
Knew it. Yes, Shell.
Lowers her hand.
This is a game we're playing, I think. Here and die.
Oh God, not you.
Oh, it's fun.
Are you the one who's gonna replace? Okay. Just good luck.
This is said in lower and hushed tones to Jarek, but maybe not so hushed.
Just, uh, please don't.
Only way to win the game is not to play.
Don't worry, I'm not nervous.
No, you're
I'm,
too self-confident for your own good, but whatever. You do you. I'm not your parent.
I know where there is limit. Don't worry.
I'm gonna worry. In the meanwhile, I guess that leaves us with, well, pretty much you, me, Shell, Gore, and Nurs, I'm gonna guess. Sika, how are you gonna talk Adris into going with you and nobody else?
My friend, right?
Adris? What?
The
Oh,
first word cut out.
Sherrick.
Beginning to wonder about how that word is used around this campfire. I've got deep reservations, but yes.
Zoria.
Yes,
Be friends.
let's say so. You haven't done anything to not be friend.
Well, I've given both of you a piece of me. And nice if I received favor in turn.
What else do you need?
Need Nose to not go with us.
That is on you. Can I do something?
I think we can make that happen.
Do you plan on wearing mask forever?
Well,
Won't decide until I know the answer.
from what we just
Probably
learned about
yes.
her, that I don't imagine so.
I don't know, maybe she wants to change rules. I know what. Zoria walks to her tent. Picks up the elven iron mask. If you do decide not to use yours, maybe use this one.
Have a face.
Thank you for rejecting gift with such grace. And she holds it close to her then.
Kind of offended. um,
I know. It's not like it's much useful out here. But if not, I don't know what else to give friendship or give for friendship.
I think she told us.
Well, I gave coin. That is always useful, but
I meant nurse.
oh, well, that is on you. I don't. Well, he did say he's gonna leave me things, but at the same time, I feel he doesn't trust me. He said so outright, so fine. What's this camp?
8 minutes.
Oh, okay. So I guess this is it.
I would seem it. I've seen dumber things done in this group.
Hmm. I'm going to need money borrowed.
But
Borrow money is, ugh, you understand.
well, you're gonna have to ask somebody else.
I guess we're hunting then.
Oh, you need food?
I'm good for now, but you're hoarding rations and you don't eat them, so yes.
I bought them all partially for you, you big red cunt.
Technically not wrong, but
The fuck do you think I keep rations for?
we bribe goblins.
Yes, because when I bought them, I knew I was gonna need to bribe goblins.
Hmm.
You're
I
the
thought
dumbest smart person I've ever met.
I
I'm a
thought you bought.
goblin.
No, you're not. I thought you bought them to try to coerce me to feed you. Exchange
No.
food for food.
No, I bought them in case you tried to be a big red cunt and I needed to buy you out of it, but you were not being a big red cunt, so now I just have a backpack full of rations that I have to lug everywhere, so start eating it, damn it.
Hmm. Do you also carry guilt in backpack or no?
Guilt? No. No. I think I left that back with my heartbeat.
Hmm.
Seriously, I should feel really terrible for some of the things I've done, and like Althane died, Edric died. I don't really feel bad.
Honest question.
Hmm.
Do you want that fixed?
At the moment,
I know what Ners wants.
I can't honestly decide at this point. I'm gunning for it because there's nothing else to aim for.
What about not gunning for it? That is also
What
one to
about
aim.
not gunning for it and just what embracing it like nerds?
No, trying to fix it.
No, that's the thing. That's what I'm gunning for, trying to fix it. But for all I know, Lady Katarine tries to kill me. The Adventurer Guild shows up. Wendy turns out to be a mustache twirling bad guy who wants me to be screwed over. And you know what? I'm just keeping my options open at this point. Gotcha, Gump.
For all we know, the only one who's in real trouble is Ners. So,
I don't think so. I think his plan's dumb as shit, but you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. And worst case scenario, if it is dumb as shit, he's gonna die before he gets in any real danger. And then he comes back, and he's not a vampire anymore.
problem fixed.
Yeah.
You are fucked, my friend.
Well, that's a very direct way of putting it.
Realistic, transparent. I
Yeah,
do
well,
have,
you don't.
I do have some values other than being honor bound.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong. I just have to decide what brand of fucked I want to be. A useless one-armed pygmy man running around the countryside until he gets murdered by bandits or the Adventurers Guild? Or the one-armed undead monstrosity that will never be taken seriously and will be hunted down and killed by an Adventurers Guild? I don't really know which one I prefer.
All of that can be fixed. And maybe if you picked something for yourself instead of just reacting, you could aim for something.
Oh, it's almost as if I asked somebody for the location of something I really wanted.
Exactly, so now we start going for it. But what I mean is bigger. It's not just location. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same question I asked Gore.
But
And you need to start thinking outside the box.
if anybody here is capable of thinking outside the box, Big Red, I'm still alive, and I've been with these fucks.
Imagine what you could do if you put your mind to something.
Oh, well, thus far it's been not dying, which I consider to be rather impressive. Wait, no. Bad memory.
I do sympathize with not dying, but it comes a time when you just decide you need to establish control.
Yeah, well, when I get the books, I'll figure it out from there. Maybe I'll learn to twinkle my fingers like you do, or talk to a god like she does, or... No, alright, now Nick's the last one.
Don't recommend gods.
Yeah, neither do I.
Twinkling I can help, and actually prevents you from being an harmless boy that gets murdered in field.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. In
Yeah.
either case, now we just have to do the last of the convincing and figure out how the fuck we're gonna get rid of Adris.
I worry though. She was friend and you discard her so quickly.
Pardon?
She was friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
You discard her so quickly.
Yeah, because she doesn't recognize the truth yet.
What truth?
She was a he, and before that might have been a she, and might have been a whatever. I don't want to discard Adris, but if she stays with us, she's gonna die, and she needs to go figure shit out. And at least she's gonna have the fucking courtesy of coming back. I don't want to have this conversation with her 4 different times before I have to change to goddamn Eldris or whatever the next name's gonna be. In the meanwhile, frankly speaking, I'm not much of a help to Adris anyway. I'm more of a hindrance. But let's cut this short. I have a book to read.
No, you have arguments to think about. No books.
Also, Sika,
Hmm?
go find me some of those mushrooms I found if you want your poison.
Yes.
God knows you have time.
Yes.
Okay. For those of you still watching and listening, thank you. We appreciate it. We will be back on Monday. Sans one nurse, but he might join us from the road.
I might be late for a Monday. I thought we weren't having a game.
That's Christmas time. That's
What?
like 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh,
Next
3
week is
weeks.
the 19th. Week after is the day after Christmas.
Right.
And we'd agreed that we
Wait,
have
wait,
different
wait, wait.
schedules for that, so we're gonna
We
schedule
can
that one
discuss it off a
locally.
stream. Let's
Yes.
close the stream and say
Yep.
night to everybody.
So thanks, everybody.
Night,
We
everybody.
will come.
Giggity.
Bye bye.